And on the seventh day, God said, "Let there be metal." What's going on, everyone?
The least metal thing I've ever heard said.
Welcome, everyone, to the other comic book show. I'm joined by Nerdy Geek, Matt from Heroes for Hire Comic Club, Joe's Dulan from Renovision and Kingdom of Nerds, and these are my knights, and we are the Knights of the Round Table. So, you better defend me, guys. Have my back. I'm just saying.
I got you. Oh, my batteries are dead.
You know what? I'll be one of your 300. Tonight, we dine in hell.
Let's
Marcus,
go.
what is your profession?
Give me that deal, Mephisto. I'm good for 10 years. I'll take the deal. Give me the deal, Mephisto.
I did not expect that. Of all the things to show up in, I was not expecting.
Well, he had to show up somewhere before this phase ended.
I know, but everything else, everyone was saying, oh, he's going to show up here. He's going to show up here. No one said that here.
When I saw the cloak and what powers it had and the hood in it, I had a feeling it was going to be him. And I thought perfect casting. Chef's kiss.
Oh, yeah. Great job.
It was a great cast.
I enjoyed the casting.
Took me a second to realize who it was.
Yeah.
What I love about this show is not the show itself. It's that everyone can have a civil conversation about the show, whether you liked it or you didn't like it. There should be no fighting, arguing, and friendship broken up because of shows and movies.
If you have a friendship that's broken up over Ironheart, I think you got more problems in your life.
Oh, yeah. I agree, Joe. I agree.
So don't forget to hit the like button. Make sure your notifications on because this coming Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern, there will be a special episode of On the Hunt DC logo. It will be live. And in honor of 20 episodes of that show, 20 weeks nonstop, haven't missed a week, we will be giving away DCU logo variants to some lucky winners. And while I'll be right back, let me show you one of the prizes.
Joe, how was your week?
Nice. Got to get out on the boat a little bit for some fireworks. Got a little sun, did a little swimming. Nice.
It's the best way to fire fireworks and not catch on fire.
True.
Yep. Pretty much.
So,
yeah.
Well, I don't know. You'd be
I had an
surprised.
incident last night.
I've seen some boat fires in my time.
I had an incident last night with some M80s, so I'm good now, though. I just had to rub some dirt on it.
One of the prizes this week for On the Hunt Live will be a 2-pack. 2-pack. So
nice.
You get at least one DCU in here.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, so you're doing it On the Hunt Live. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, doing On the Hunt Live. Even if you interested in DCUs or you aren't, you don't have any, show up. You might end up with a few in your collection. So it should be fun. Me and D going live is it's gonna be fun. As you know from the videos, we can get a little spicy during the show. So I would advise children not be in the room during any of my shows ever. And if you have family watching this show, I would give them a parental warning about kids. Just saying, because you never know.
Take the kids out of the room now.
What will happen?
Or when you hear Bruce open his mouth, just say earmuffs.
Or when Joe shows off his books.
I appropriately cover my books.
I might have to cover a book this week.
I edit my books.
I'm going to have to cover a book this week. Me, of all people. I have a Gooner cover. Me.
Stop with the Gooner. Just because it has titties on it doesn't mean it's a Gooner cover.
Listen, if you can hold one, no, man, I'm not even going there. Not touching it.
No, you're
not
going
today,
there.
not on stream.
Ooh, you're gonna have to tell us later because I don't know what you're talking about.
Let me say hi to the chat. We got Missing Mars. Hello, Christopher. Hello. Terry Floyd. Hey, all. Terry Floyd, happy Sunday. Jim Camille is back from his European trip. The wait is killing me. Hello. Hey, kids.
What's up, man?
Nice intro music. We got Big Jeff. Big Jeff, if you want to come on, let me know. You always have a seat in the kingdom. I don't know if you want to be a squire or you're too big for a squire. You are sitting down just like Ozzy did this weekend. That Ozzy thing was amazing.
I thought it was great though seeing Tool come out and they sung Hand of Doom. I was like, woo, I'm marked out. And then there's a part where when Pantera, the new, well, I mean, they're not really Pantera, let's be honest, but the Pantera was playing and Jason Momoa came up and high-fived Phil and then went back into the crowd over the barricade and started moshing.
Oh, and
It's always fun.
Kelly Osbourne got she got engaged.
Oh, well, congratulations!
After the show, backstage with one of the guys from crap, I can't even think now.
Oh no, you meant after all the exploits of her dad, she actually married another.
Is she on the lizard venom like her mom, the Ozempic?
Yeah, she was on.
She lost a lot of weight. She looks great. Yeah, she looked great before. I love women that are goth chicks. Anyway,
I do too.
So, she married a band member of Slipknot. She's getting married to a band member of Slipknot, which Slipknot is one of my favorite bands.
Are those guys like twice her age?
Maybe.
Well, she has to
okay,
be.
Okay, that's good to know.
Not that young anymore.
Be like 30. How old is Kelly Osbourne?
32.
Let's see. Oh, she's 40.
Oh,
yeah.
Holy
the guys
crap!
in Slipknot are older than me, and I'm 48.
Holy crap!
Unless maybe it's the new drummer because George Jordanson passed away, which really made me sad.
Pops, what's going on?
I've seen Slipknot 5 times in concert.
And beaming in from the sunny state of California, Jeff.
Hey,
What's up, Jeff?
Hey
guys.
And they both were old as hell.
Earlier.
And Wamba, what's going on? I hope they bring Mephisto back for the Mutant Saga because he has gone after the X-Men, Avengers, and Fantastic Four.
they didn't bring him in just to use him sparingly and throw him away.
No.
They kill people when they do that.
I am not covering Nightwing's boobies, damn it. I would have to cover his ass cheeks.
They're not going to give him the Gore the God Butcher treatment.
No, he got better treatment in the little screen time he had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And today's weekly giveaway, #boobs. Or if you're old enough to remember, 8008.
Oh, I remember that.
80085.
Yeah.
I was
Yep.
very
Sorry.
I was very amused by that as a kid.
58008.
I can't even win it, and I'm entering it just to give it away to somebody because that's how nice I am.
I'm trying to clear out some inventory, so these are the books this week.
I'm sitting here buying comics while we're doing
Did you see the link I sent
I'm buying
you?
shit on eBay. Oh yeah, no, I like I said, I purchased some stuff from Comic Link. That last auction. I'm sure I'll be putting bids on stuff in this one.
So this week's giveaway, A Little Strange Academy Finals number 2.
Ooh.
Nice.
Excuse me. Betty and Veronica number 1. Superman 33.
I like it.
Yep, it's a good cover.
Little Monsters number 6, which I love the series.
My kid should be on that cover.
Justice League 41, the first part of the Darkseid War. Spawn 355. Spawn Number 8, Spawn.
That looks familiar.
Which one?
I wonder why.
I don't know why, but it looks familiar.
Spawn number 10.
Nice. Server or something.
Monsters Free Comic Book Day 0. I forgot whose store exclusive this was.
That's nice.
That's a nice one. I like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
And do I need to cover this with tape?
No.
Yes.
No.
You made me do it, and they were covered up.
Fine. I don't need tape. This is why hashtag boobs, because of this cover. Doll Parts, A Lovesick Tale, number 4, the Luana Vecchio.
That's not a Vecchio cover.
I didn't say it was. I said Luana Vecchio's Doll Parts.
I'm just saying it's not Vecchio's cover on that one. But those, oh God, I can't remember her name now. The one that did the B covers for those. That whole run of hers were fantastic, and they are sought after.
So you got a whole 10 books.
That's a nice giveaway stack right there.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 books for the giveaway this week.
Sweet.
And I'm already convincing people to go to Baltimore. People are booking their trips. They're getting their hotels. Hopefully, everyone can join us in Baltimore, where more books than God is allowed to give in a given day is being given out that day. We're giving out short boxes of books in Baltimore, guys.
Oh,
Short boxes.
I unfortunately cannot make it, but
No.
I expect pictures. I want to see pictures.
There's going to be tons of pictures, videos. We're going to have some fun. It's going to be fun.
Like me in New York the week before.
Yeah, I know.
Baltimore.
I thought it was 2 weeks before, but it's like a week before.
Yeah, it's the week
Remember,
before.
though, there are certain neighborhoods in Baltimore I recommend you do not go to.
Yes, they're called Baltimore.
Ed, like I said, me and Mark Spears had
Blanket
a talk.
statement.
He was getting too much of my money.
All I'm saying is that show The Wire was not just fiction.
I've never been to
Hey.
Baltimore. I don't know.
I've spent quite a many days in Baltimore.
I'm just an innocent West Coast boy.
You know what? Maybe I'll go just so I can go to Canterbury Yards. I need to see if they're playing that week.
It is nice, and it's right. I mean,
It is a nice ballpark.
You could stare at Campbell
Yeah,
Yards
I'd like-
from the con.
Yeah,
I'd
it's
like
right
to-
there.
I'd like to go
It's
to
literally
see a
almost
game
right
at
across the
Camden.
street.
Is it worse than Stockton, California? Y'all can look that up.
Oh, I'm familiar with Stockton. Yes, it is worse than Stockton.
Certain areas.
Mm.
I lived in Pico over there by Whittier back in the 93, 94.
All right. Similar, yeah.
And can't be no worse than Bell County, Kentucky, where I live.
I bet you it's prettier there at Bell County.
But like on the weekend, late at night, it's like Night of the Living Meth Heads. In
You're
some areas.
You're down there in West
Some of
Virginia,
these places-
Florida.
Some of these places, it is.
Stockton is a
Luckily not
miniature
where I live.
concrete Vietnam.
You know, living in New York City, you see drug addicts, but it's so densely populated. You know, you don't pay attention to them, or unless they're in your face. Where I am now, it's like
Desensitization.
so many meth heads. I'm like, holy crap! They're like 20 on one block, or hanging in front of a church just smoking meth. It's insane.
Epidemic.
Doing the fent swagger.
Yeah.
I was going to ask, is meth making a comeback? Because usually it's the fentanyl people that are like bent in half, just kind of shuffling.
Yeah.
In areas like where I live, where there's a lot of poverty and there was like a big opioid. I know this should be discussed on this channel. There was a big opioid epidemic. Well, once the DEA started cracking down on these companies selling OxyContin and suing doctors for doing it, because doctors went to jail over this stuff.
Yep.
Pill mills.
They had to replace it with something, and it was something that's cheaply made, cheaply bought, easy to access to, and it just come back up. It's making a comeback.
Yeah, a couple of years ago, there was a huge meth problem in New York City.
Yeah. But don't get me wrong.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody high on that around here.
You can tell they start sweating. They trying to do a million things at once, just like Coke, except they're paranoid as hell.
No, haven't seen that here.
And when they get mad, their adrenaline, it makes their anger worse, and they're irrational people when they're on it.
Grogu, I lived on Tatooine for a little while with my brother Grogu. And you know what that means? Somebody mentioned Star Wars.
Who are you? I'm Rey. Rey who? Rey Skywalker.
Hey, I tell you what, I wouldn't kick her out of bed for eating crackers.
The chick holding the camel?
No. Both of them. We'll do a weirdo menage a trois. See, I hope your kids are out of the room.
Call that the camel.
They
show.
are. They are.
We're at the 17-minute mark. It's free for all now.
You know, if you're having a party, don't forget to order Kelly and the Stud. Just
Oh,
remember the
jeez.
donkey and the stud.
Oh, jeez.
Nobody wants to see a donkey party.
I identify as a Skywalker. I identify as a Sith Lord. Thank you very much.
Hey, Nerdy Geek, what was the ballpark cost? Just ballpark. I'm not trying to put you on the spot. That Thanos statue that's right above your head. I love it. I love it.
I want to say that was somewhere around 1,000 to 1,200. It was one of the. It was one of the more expensive statues I bought back whenever I was buying them.
You could have got a
Payment
hand job
plans-
from Josh Brolin cheaper than that.
Payment plans on all of them.
Yeah, Josh Brolin has
okay.
one of those in his house. It was a gift they gave him, I think.
Thank you.
In your
Sith
your
Bruce.
opinion, Nerdy Geek, is the statue game getting better? Because me and Matt like Transformers. He just sent me a video of a badass Devastator that it's like big, and I just said 2,000 as a guess. Now because of what you just told me, I'm guessing it's maybe 3,500 or more or something.
Yeah, I'd say they.
So they were, for a while, they were going crazy high. I think they reached a spot where people were like, hey, we're not buying these. Plus, they were overproducing them. So a lot of people started cutting back, especially with Sideshow and Prime One. But they're making a comeback. But I really like XM Studios and Queen Studios. Those are like the Cyclops. That's an XM Studios.
Okay.
Hulk, he's Sideshow. All four of these are Sideshow. Rogue's a Sideshow. Iron Man's a
Studios. Good
Sideshow.
Rogue. I like
And
that.
Iron Studios is pretty high end too.
So this Harley right here, this is one that a lot of people like. When I bought it, it was like $349. Like that's back when they were really, really decent. I think Batgirl was like $399. So they were actually decently priced, but then they started going crazy. Like I have a Colossus that's still in the box because I ran in a room. He was like 1,100.
Oh,
But he's like the
Let Peter
size
out of the box. Let Peter
he's
out
like
of
the
the
size
box.
of
yeah, I want to see it now.
Sideshow does some stuff that's like 10 grand. Like they have a replica, like a Superman one, and the next one's Clark Kent. It's full size of Christopher Reeve. They just released a full size Darth Vader one.
Wow.
And then Iron Studios does that stuff too, and they're crazy.
You know, I can see Star Wars fans sleeping with their Darth Vader replicas.
there's a ton of Darth Vader stuff.
You know,
And then
I'm
like
just
over
saying.
here, y'all can't see them. I got like 5 over there. I got the Trinity, Superman, Wonder Woman, and Batman.
So Darth Vader is everyone's favorite hero.
Yes.
Yes.
Anti-hero.
Boba Fett. No, I like Han Solo because I'm kind of a scoundrel too.
Everyone hates the Jedi. Just saying.
All
Nobody
right,
wants to be a
Sticks.
Jedi.
I'll think about that, Sticks. I'll think about rotating what I have up here.
I like Luke Skywalker though, so no, I don't hate the
Tarkin
Jedi.
forever.
Admiral Akbar for life. It's a trap.
I want
if you wanna-
to say this. Rey Skywalker is a better Jedi than Luke. Thank you very much. I said it.
Wow. Hot take.
What you
Shut
got? What you
fire.
got? Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
this is the.
I'm not
that's
even
that
going to
statue
dignify
I
that
was
with a response.
talking about. Let's see if I can. I wish I could make it bigger, but I can't. So it's hard to see. But
That's what she said.
I was just wondering. I walked right the fuck into that.
Yeah, you
But yeah.
did.
But this thing is a good. I want to say at least 18, 20 inches taller, if not taller.
Wow.
I'm just wondering what the ballpark on that bad boy would be.
If that's 18 to 20 inches, that's not that big.
Or maybe I'm not. Maybe
this.
Am I wrong,
Voltron
Matt? What
right
would you
here
say?
is 28. This Voltron is 28. Well, that one's
Oh, this one's got to be more than that. Then more than that, easy.
okay. Yeah.
I don't know if you can get any scale off of that, but
You are?
So they haven't priced it yet? Is that what you're saying?
I didn't see a price on it. No, not in this video. No.
Who's making it?
I don't know. Let me watch.
I'll
the
try and find
video.
out for you.
Music.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know you could hear it on your side. Here, let me stop sharing it. Let me stop sharing it and I'll just watch it. Watch it myself. I didn't know it was. Sorry.
No, I want to watch Transformers the movie. Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay, that looks. Oh, he's gone.
Where'd it go?
Where'd he go?
I think he was.
Where'd it go? Did we lose?
When he probably closed out his window, he didn't realize it.
Yeah, he closed up.
When I think of the Transformers movie, I think of that song. You got the touch. Yeah. And I think of Mark Wahlberg singing it in Boogie Nights.
Stop. No. I hate Mark Wahlberg. God, no. Don't damage my childhood with Mark Wahlberg. My favorite one is Dare. Dare. I love that song.
All right, Bruce. Pull up my thing.
What happened?
Started? So are we starting the show?
Oh, we got to start the show after this.
Is that the same one?
Just back.
Yeah. It's 45 inches
challenge.
high.
That's a different one, Jeff?
Yeah, that's a different one.
Okay. Well, this one's $4,000 and it's 45 inches tall. That's huge.
But that looks more the size of the one that was in that little video I was trying to share that I didn't know I was sharing the music to. Sorry.
Yeah, that's almost 4 feet. That's huge.
And just the other video, I can't find out. It doesn't say who made it either. So
that's taller than some YouTubers I know.
Why are you making fun of my height?
Hey, that's taller than that's actually that statue. That statue's taller than Tom Cruise.
It is.
I am Tom Cruise's height.
And it has a longer legacy than Ray Skywalker.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, let's get into the show because I'm about to kill someone.
Hey, you're the one that said Luke Skywalker sucked, so you brought it on yourself.
All right. Let's see what I got. I got some books in. Finally got it in the calendar. Captain America #1.
Ew.
JSA #9. Regular cover. Fantastic Four #1. I forgot who did this cover.
Shit, I forget who did that too.
Secret Six #5. The David Baldiant cover. Harley Quinn. I don't even know why I ordered this. Oh, I know why I ordered it. Harley Quinn #52. The Nubovich.
I like Nubovich. Nothing wrong with that. Starting a little stack of
Hey, what's going on? Dig it. Hey, welcome. I don't remember even buying this. VR Troopers #1, a 1 in 20. Oh, no wonder I bought it. It's a Penusian.
Oh yeah,
Penusian.
This is a 1 in 20. Pay like less than half. About half. This is hold on. Gehenna, Naked Aggression.
There you go.
#1.
Sounds good.
Should I?
No, because you just wait for me. Just wait for me. Oh, sorry, you already covered it on the screen. There you go.
Oh, look at that. You already did it.
talk about naked aggression.
This is my second nude cover. I think I have a Miss Kitty, what's it, Miss Kitty? What's the
You find it.
Miss
It's a
Meow?
Maria Lovett cover.
Miss
It's a
Meow? I
Maria-
have a Miss Meow cover somewhere.
But it's a Maria Lovett cover. It's a female artist.
I love this cover. That's why I got it. Well, I didn't know what it was.
I got the Ginny
love
one that came out not too long ago.
I have a few that are coming in. I ordered from multiple places.
Luke drinking blue milk from that thing didn't help his image. He
He
loves
blew
his
up
blue
the Death-
milk.
He blew up the Death Star. It don't matter.
Saggy, come on.
Thinking about fucking his sister probably didn't help his image too much
Oh,
Oh.
That's true.
you have won the chat, sir. You have won the chat.
Yeah, I think you.
either. And I'd be drinking some
That's
fucking blue
the
milk
greatest point.
alone somewhere too, if that was the case.
Walt Disney's
That's
Uncle
true.
Scrooge number 26.
But gross.
Beautiful, beautiful 1959 cover.
Oh, I gotta try that. Does that work?
That's pretty sure.
Not with modern coins.
Dang it! I'm always trying to find an angle.
Robin's number 2. The Nick Robles cover. Woohoo!
Hey, why don't you cover up those nipples?
Hey,
I'm offended.
I'm sorry, but Nightwing covers are picking up heat.
That's Jason Todd.
Jay, Mr. Todd.
It's usually Nightwing
Oh,
though.
that's
Yeah, usually not.
If you look at
It's
the close
usually
to the back,
Nightwing.
if you look very
I've never-
close to the back behind him, there's a crowbar.
I've never seen a Robin character portrayed that ripped before. They're always real kind of young, thin, kind of soy kind of looking.
You haven't seen the last 5 years Robin on Nightwing covers.
Yeah.
True, I haven't.
It's a lot of thirst trap covers. Who's Who number 1, 9/8, $22.
Wow.
$22. And you know who did the art on this cover? George Perez.
Orale.
Look at this. Amazing, man.
George Perez was the greatest, one of the greatest.
Yes.
Look at the detail. Aqualad. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's a nice cover.
That's like his style.
I always love the style.
Then
One
I
of the
got
greats. One of the all-time greats.
Who's Who number 2. Another George Perez. 9/8.
Didn't Garcia Lopez do a couple
Oh,
of those
look
covers
at
too?
Look at that.
Look at that art. This you can't replicate George Perez's style of art.
No, you can't. It's just
It's so good.
It's
And
kind of
that's
the
a
gold
pain
standard
for artists
of
to do with
comics,
that
in my
many
opinion.
characters.
They could barely do backgrounds now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You ask
definitely.
any artist to do a cover like
Well,
that,
you know,
is a pain.
I watched a little documentary about him, and they said that a lot of people, like artists in his same era, shied away from having to do covers or team books with a lot of people on the cover.
Yeah.
And George Perez would volunteer to do it. He enjoyed it.
This was $23.
Oh, cool.
They had 3, 4, 5, and 6, and I got outbid for those bastards. I totally forgot about them, and I got outbid. Mark Spears Monster Special New Comic Book Day, Free Comic Book Day.
I'll take that one.
Hey.
Well, he's got
Monsters number 4, the Mummy cover.
I'll take that one too.
You know, she doesn't look like that doesn't look like Boris Karloff to me, but I'm glad.
Big
I
thumbs
bet
up
you
for the
they-
underboob.
There's
Always a
no
good thumbs
cobwebs
up for the
there.
underboob.
Wait, does she have a sandy vagina? So she's a mummy?
Probably.
What? What?
That's a valid question. It is a valid question.
It's very valid. I want to know.
That's like all these people talking about, ooh, sex on the beach. It's like, yeah, try it.
You get sand everywhere. Trust
Not as
me.
appealing as sex on a waterbed. It's just difficult.
I'm being admonished by somebody over here,
And I'm prone to
shaking his head at me. Jesus, go over there. Go play Pokemon or something. Or Halo. Mark Fizz 4, The Unholy, 9/8.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
And I love this. There's only 50 of these made. The Hulk 181 Monsters Homage foil. Foil.
That's a sharp looking foil.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
all right.
So, I have three copies of this book, one in foil. If anybody needs one, hit me up and we can work something out. for a low price of, I don't know yet. Go ahead, nerdy.
Me, I don't have anything.
You don't have
Let's see.
anything?
I mean, this stuff I've already shown. My Penosian Power Rangers.
Yeah.
The Eom Gotham City Sirens #1. I really like this this series or this issue.
Uh-huh.
It was a good read. I enjoyed it. The Illuminati, the DMX homage.
Oh yeah.
I actually enjoyed this story too.
That's for Charlemagne, isn't it?
Yeah.
Charlemagne.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I picked this one up finally because it was hard to find for a while, but got it for $4.
Nice.
This is Medusa and the art. This is the preview. It was a C2E2 exclusive. Cameron Johnson did it. And some guy named from Kingdom of Nerds sent me this.
Wow.
With the little card in it. That's cool.
Nice.
And he sent me this one too. With that one in it.
Sweet.
So I guess I got to send him 2 books back. And then I collect Van Helsing because to me, that's just steampunk Zatanna. And I like that look.
I never fault myself for buying a Zenescope book.
Yeah, that's straight up steampunk Zatanna right there.
You know how many old Pablo Villalobos covers I have from Zenescope? Plenty, because that's where he started throwing up all those covers.
And then there's another one, but this is the Mr. Peanuts.
Paul Green? Or is that Greg Bow or Paul Green?
No, it's green. And then my connecting covers of Ivan Talavera. Oh, that's backwards. There we go. Nope. There we go.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I love Ivan Talavera's work. And that
Yeah,
MJ, I love how he did
It's
MJ on
good
that
MJ.
one.
It's,
Yeah.
It's beautiful there.
It's a nice simple cover, but it gets you.
Yeah. That's everything unless you want me to show more stuff I've already shown before.
That's fine. Thank you. Matt, what do you got?
I got the Captain America #1 cover A.
Ben Harvey.
Yep, and Chip Zdarsky. I liked it. I read it yesterday.
Yeah, it was a good read.
I got the 1 in 50, like Bruce.
Nice.
Hey.
Capital Comics.
Yeah, Capital Comics. If you want some ratios, go there on Tuesday evenings. Capital Comics on Whatnot, they start them for $1. All ratios.
But if you see me bidding, please don't bid against me.
There you go.
I'm just going to run all the prices. I'm just going to come to run the prices up on you.
I got this facsimile.
Oh,
I
nice.
won this from Legion of Comics Tuesday giveaway. I won this one on this Tuesday giveaway as well. It's a connecting. I think there's a connecting Harley this week.
Yep.
I'm not really going after that. I'm trying to slow down on what I get new. This was part of the giveaway. John Jang. I didn't know Batman went hard in the paint, but I guess last week he messed around and got a triple-double. Got the new history of DC Universe #1. And I think we reviewed that last week.
Yep.
Speaking of Ivan Talavera.
Nice.
Yes.
That's the only reason I got that. I don't really want to know about the story, to be honest with you. I just thought it looked good.
Yeah, Talavera is doing great work right now.
Stories I do like. But
I need to catch up on that. I'm still stuck at 4.
I'm on issue 3. So, Exquisite Corpses #2. It came with this card. Looks like a playing card of some sort.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, there's going to be a game based on it, card game.
Joe 318 cover A.
Nice.
Andy Kubert. It's been killing it on these covers. And last we got Avengers 28.
Nice. I love
Luciano Vecchio.
That's a good cover.
And I've been collecting all the Avengers ones. I think they're awesome. That's what I got.
Joe?
All right. I got the Penosian Grim.
Yep.
Just
Ooh.
for the Penosian pile. I did pick up the Green Goblin.
Yeah, I like it.
Sister Sorrow on the cover. I just love. I bought a ton of copies of this. I just love the cover. This cover on Sisterhood.
That is cool.
It's fantastic. Yeah, it's really good.
And kind of scary.
Yeah, let me unmirror there so everything's not backwards. Chamberlain's number 2. I think that's the Hollow. Is it the Hollow Flip? I can't tell in its darkness.
Is that a good series?
I'm collecting all of the connect. I mean, it's a whole universe. I haven't started reading the Chamberlains yet. The other ones were okay. They weren't great, but the Todd Skull covers are fantastic.
Yeah, those covers are awesome.
Yeah, they're really sweet. Flesh-eating cheerleaders from outer space, number 1.
How was the story in that?
I don't know.
There's a story in there?
I don't know. Is there?
Little Heat Seeker exposed. Little. I collect a lot of Browham covers, so I will get anything that's out of that. Let's see. We got from across the pond some flops strip. Nice little ash cans he did of his black and white art. Also flops, Dex Guide to Non-Sport Collecting Cards, but it's all his art. So, and I did get this as well.
They went
Boobs and Bush.
And I did get also the 125 Scalera.
Nice.
That's nice. I like that one.
Yeah, I got a couple of these coming. I bought them from different places. So I've had too many orders canceled on me, so I just have to spread my orders out across multiple places now. So.
Oh yeah, did y'all see that preview? Y'all saw that previews is done on the 1st. They shut it down.
Yeah, I never used previews that much to begin with. Some of the sites that actually sell comics,
your mic is off.
Decent future stuff.
Yeah,
that's the best scene in the movie right there, Jeff.
From my collection.
Yeah.
I got a pile for Missing Mars that only has 2 books in it, but he's interested in Iron Man. So I dug these out. Iron Man 88 and 97.
Ooh. I am Iron Man.
67. Got them for pretty good prices too when I bought them a long time ago.
Thank you, Jim.
I think one of these has significance of. Oh, it's the last one I saw. This one's something about a certain appearance of Sunfire and Ghost Rider in this one. But
I own so few Iron Man books. It's one of the titles I just do not have. I think I have Iron Man 6.
These
original
ones,
series.
These ones that make me happy. These are staying at my PC.
Yes.
That's nice.
Nice.
Always lock away those ASM 1 through 100 run.
And I just love this cover. I love this cover.
Such a good cover.
Ooh, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
But as far as picked up recently, this last trip to the LCS, this is a public service announcement. Don't buy this.
That bad?
Hey, it's horrible. It's real, huh?
Horrible. You know what they did? It's super thick, and they had, I think, 5 or 6 different writers get 5 or 6 pages worth of the story, and it's about as discombobulated as you can imagine. So I've been grabbing everything I can find that has crypto on it.
Yeah, that was a good cover.
This one was floating around still on the shelves still. It's a cardstock number 7. I just started reading that. I got the trade paperback, and I'm all over Ultimate Wolverine. And I grabbed this one too because I like the cover. I think it's pretty.
Barrio.
Pretty cool. Haven't read this yet, but it's a second printing. And I'm not real big on the Godzilla stuff. I know everyone else is, but I couldn't pass this cover up. It spoke to me, so I grabbed it.
Yeah, nice.
We got Robert Shaw behind him talking about the USS Indianapolis sinking.
Yeah.
My dad's been watching Jaws. He comes in, he sits over here and smokes. I forgot.
I love that movie. One of my favorite movies ever.
And I found this in a $1 box in really, really good condition, so I swiped it. I mean, I bought it.
Swipe it.
Yeah. This one I know nothing about, and I want to get number 1. So I'll have to make comment on that later because I know nothing about it. And I got this obviously because it's Mark Spears.
Yay.
And that is all, gentlemen.
All right. Now that we are done with pickups, we can get into the rest of the show. And do I have everything set up? I think I do.
Hope so.
Hope so. Some weekend updates to some news stories that recently broke. Some rumors. First up, Grant Gustin says he would love to play the Flash. And James
Why do you do this to me? Why you know I hate the I would love to stories. They're not stories. It's not news. I would love to play the Flash. Is that fucking news? No.
Hey, I got some breaking news right now. I would like to play Batman in the next Batman movie.
You know what, Joe? It's worked twice with Shang-Chi and Miss Marvel.
He's not going to play Flash in the DCU. He's a TV actor. He's not a movie actor.
I always liked his performance as the Flash, and I was kind of bummed they didn't get him instead of that Predator Ezra Miller to play in the Flash.
Yeah, but again, like sometimes TV actors don't translate well to.
That's true, Joe. He did good on the show though, but it might not have translated to the silver screen.
But I mean, I enjoyed him as Flash in the TV show. I just can't see them ponying up for a major Justice League character and it end up being. Yeah.
I just can't stand Ezra Miller as a human.
Oh, is he one of those Hollywood sickos?
He's had his issues.
Yeah, he's had a few issues with the law. In a few different states.
And anger management. And
I will say the whole grooming accusations was recanted by her parents because someone lied to them. And
the assault of a woman at a bar was not recanted.
Well, she deserved that.
He has some violence. He has some unchecked aggression issues.
He got help for it. He was in a program for a while. But who knows if Ezra can get a redemption story? Most Hollywood actors do. If Armie Hammer can come back, anyone can come back.
Did he come back?
He's coming back.
Yes, he's coming back.
Lined up.
Yeah. Even though he likes to allegedly eat people.
He fantasized about eating people.
Isn't Kevin Spacey kind of back or no?
Kevin Spacey's back.
They're trying to bring Bryan Singer back, and that
what's his name? What's the guy, the comedian Louis
C.K. Louis C.K. didn't do anything wrong.
He didn't really do
anything. He was masturbating in front of people in his dressing room.
He asked first.
Did they knock?
There you go.
Oh my God.
Hey, Pee Wee Herman came back.
They're trying to do a documentary about Bryan Singer's triumphant comeback.
Now, Bryan Singer, that's somebody that shouldn't come back.
That's exactly right. He shouldn't.
The prominent drunk. I mean, Robert Meyer Burnett is in charge of that comeback documentary.
Hey, let's not forget about one of the best comebacks of all time, Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Bravo.
But he was always likable, though. It was more of his.
Yeah.
He really didn't do anything to other people. It was mostly he was screwing himself.
Well, he broke into somebody's house naked and got in the little girl's bed.
Well, she wasn't there at least.
Well, she could have been there.
Marty McFly did the same thing, and nobody says anything about it.
He did his time and had quite a nice comeback arc.
All right. Moving on from one of Joe's favorite stories.
Yeah.
We have Yuri Lowenthal and Greg Sipes want to return as Ben 10 and Kevin Levin, a new Ben 10 series. Creator Duncan Rollo wants to make a revival. More Ben 10, please. When they made Ben 10 all young and childlike, it killed the series. It was such a good show.
How old are you again?
Mind your goddamn business. That's how old I am. All right.
I never watched this, but I know there's a ton of people who love that show, and I'm like, I don't even remember when this was on.
My kids
but I didn't really watch it. I watched it a few times.
Yeah, it was outside of my pocket of age in terms when it came out. But again, I mean, it's important.
It's kind of a rip off of Green Lantern.
But as a collector, there are pockets of people that move up the economic strata with age, and they want to see their nostalgia. And it's not bad to forget about these types of, or remember these types of things, because these things can become hot in the collectibles market.
I love Ben Tennyson
over the last year
very much. I want a Danny Phantom revival show. Let's go. Danny Phantom was amazing.
I don't even know what that is.
What? You don't?
Nope.
What? He had ghost powers. He was awesome.
Never heard of it.
You've never heard of Danny Phantom?
Nope.
I think Hyde is doing live streams from his prison cell. Sometimes.
There we go. Danny Phantom.
That looks like something my son would have watched on Cartoon Network.
Nobody asked you.
Yes, it basically was for the most part. I mean,
look at that art.
What year that come out?
It was a Nickelodeon show, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Kind of looks like Mr. Fantastic.
When did from 2004 to 2007?
Okay, I'm sorry. I was in Iraq from 04 and 05. Sorry, I missed it, Bruce.
Jeez.
Oh,
God, it would have been better than being out there.
I was a grown ass man and didn't have kids yet, so I wasn't watching it.
Thank you for your service.
Absolutely, thank you for your service. And that's
I always try to salute the troops.
Yep. Hell yeah.
That's why I love Fleet Week in New York City.
Oh, jeez.
Nerdy, I got to ask you, how fucking hot in that fucking desert was it?
The average was 120 a day.
It's painful. And sandstorms are no joke, by the way.
No, they are not.
Are no joke.
No.
Thank you, Joffrey. We got one Danny Phantom fan. Thank you.
I'm sorry, I didn't know the rip off of the Fantastic Four.
I know of Danny Phantom as I know of Ben 10. It's
on Paramount.
Like I said,
I will be watching it.
Like I said, our nostalgia is going to go away as we're old fucks, and this younger generation that grew up with this stuff. These are going to be.
Yeah. Did you guys at least watch Kim Possible?
I've heard of
it, but I didn't watch it religiously or anything, But I watch cartoons. I'm not afraid to say it, but
I can say I watched Samurai Jack.
I watch good cartoons, though. See, that's the problem.
I was watching
Kim Possible is a good goddamn cartoon. All right, next up. Vin Diesel said Paul Walker's character Brian will return in the final Fast and the Furious movie.
Why do that? Why do that?
The way they ended it was perfectly fine. There's no reason for this.
Wait a minute. Does Vin Diesel have a Lazarus pit or something I don't know about?
No. After he died, his family said it was okay for them to do AI of him in movies.
Yeah, they had enough zeros on the check.
Ed, and Eddie. Rugrats.
You remember the cartoon Cow and Chicken?
Oh, Rugrats is back in the day.
I like Cow and Chicken.
Mystery Science Theater.
Yeah, I like Mystery Science Theater. I like the Happy. Does anybody remember the Happy Tree Friends?
Yes. Yes, I loved Happy Tree Friends. See, Bruce, you should know that one.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Go watch it. They're only like 3 minutes long.
Yeah.
Bong rips and Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah, and Stimpy. Ian Flux.
I shouldn't say that.
Flippy was my favorite. Flippy was my favorite in Happy Tree Friends.
Exo Squad. Let's go.
So how are they bringing? I just don't.
AI.
Yeah, I understand AI, but it's like why?
Well, I guess it's the final movie.
Yeah, fine. I mean,
Well, hopefully,
if
it's
his
tasteful.
estate and his kid is getting a chunk of cash out of it, good. That's something.
So, all right, next up, Marvel Studios and Lucasfilms are skipping film panels at SDCC.
I'd
Okay.
say that's a smart move for both of them.
Why? So Star Wars and Lucasfilm can come out there and be like, "Here's the no movies we're gonna have."
Yeah.
Well, the only thing they have to show is
The
was
Mandalorian.
Ahsoka and Mandalorian, and if they're filming what's this was it crap? What's the project they just announced? TIE Fighter or whatever the hell it's called.
Don't know. It was that important.
So the only thing that's going to be a Hall H will be a panel with, I don't even think it's Hall H, a Peacemaker panel.
Well, I mean, Star Wars does their big launches at Celebration anyway.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's probably why they're backing out of that.
That they're skipping SDCC.
I'm surprised Marvel Studios doesn't do the same thing like they're doing with Star Wars Day thing.
Plus, isn't the Star Wars house kind of in a state of upheaval right now? A bit.
Not
leadership?
really.
Not really.
It'll be what it is.
I don't think so. You know,
I like when the stars on the panel accidentally leak shit they're not supposed to.
You know, I don't know. People keep saying that Filoni's taking over, but do we really want Filoni taking over Lucasfilm?
I wouldn't mind, but I'm not saying yes.
I think the level of hate for Filoni is about equal to Kathleen Kennedy.
I want Favreau to take over.
Yeah, well, I won't say there are people that dislike Filoni, but unlike Kathleen Kennedy, there's a lot of people that love Filoni. Kathleen Kennedy gets a lot of hate. Kathleen Kennedy doesn't get a lot of love. Filoni gets love and hate.
Well, you haven't watched the Perp stream. There's a lot of Kathleen Kennedy love.
Yeah, there's
and I believe her production company is behind the latest Jurassic Park, which is it just hit. It opened with 322 million or 320 million.
But again, I've never seen.
I got
What
Might
did?
be good at Jurassic Park.
After the first 10 Jurassic Park movies, I kind of got burned out. There's like 50 of them.
The last three was so bad.
There's difference between executives and creatives. Kathleen Kennedy to me has always been an executive.
Yeah, she's
I went last night. I saw the
Filoni's
Jurassic Park Rebirth.
creative.
How was it?
It's a Jurassic Park movie. I'm going to watch dinosaurs eat people. So, yeah, I got to see dinosaurs eat people. It was cool. There was a Rancor looking dinosaur too.
Anyone still need to eat dinner? You can use these invincible packages. I be bagging and importing.
Am I going to eat the Invincible comics?
I don't get that. I'm missing that one.
I won't eat them, but if you don't want them, you can send them to me free of charge.
I'm just looking forward to Tuesday.
Hey,
That's all I'm waiting for. Tuesday at 7.
What's Tuesday at 7?
Superman.
Look up.
I thought it came out Thursday.
It is, but if you're Amazon Prime, you could get it early.
Ooh, y'all are fancy.
Monday is
cross-eyed Superman.
Monday is the LA premiere. Tuesday is Amazon Prime. Wednesday, I think AMC or Regal
Joshua
is doing early screenings.
So
Are
you watching it on Amazon Prime?
No,
I'm going to the theater.
Fandango.
I'm gonna see it at the IMAX.
Oh, okay.
IMAX.
I didn't know what was going on.
My theaters. Is your theater sold out?
I don't know. I
Most
bought them that first day they showed up, and I never looked again.
I haven't bought mine yet, but I live in a small podunk area, so I'm going Thursday at 2:00 in the evening.
Oh, nice.
You know, I
just
saw
see it early.
I saw a YouTuber say their review will be out this week for Superman, this trash movie Superman. I'm like, why review if you already saying it's a trash movie?
They're not supposed to be releasing reviews of it yet. They'll never get asked again to do it because there's been an embargo on like.
Hey, Joshua.
I did hear about that.
Mm-hmm.
Good, because they tried to short him anyway.
Yep.
So
They absolutely
Fuck 'em.
did.
Well, it's just circumstances. Just saying.
Money.
Yeah, I don't think he was able to do the same stunts that he did in Avengers and the.
well, it's Hawkeye season 2.
Hawkeye.
It was he didn't. They could have done whatever. They tried to lowball him on it, and he was like, "No, I'm not going to do it." So he has a right
I
to
did
go
hear from
work.
the Adventurous Joe, another fellow YouTuber, and he got to see it early, and he had nothing but nice things to say about this Superman movie. So I don't know.
Oh, nice.
Why are they giving him $75 million? That's a lot of
'Cause
money.
He's
A
gonna
lot
do
of money
75
for
movies.
for a B-list actor.
Jeremy Renner?
Yeah, I think so.
The
I
B-list
don't know,
actor,
man. He's been in some bangers.
yeah, he was in the Hurt Locker.
He was
I
in
mean,
the
if you-
Avengers.
Hawkeye.
He was in the Bourne movie.
He was the king.
Oh yeah, he was in a
No.
Bourne movie.
King of
That-
Kingstown.
That
He's
Bourne
in
movie
all
was
those mission.
horrible.
He's in a chunk
I
of
like
Mission
that Bourne
Impossible
movie.
movies.
Yeah,
Yeah, that Adventure Impossible 4 was good.
Yeah.
Mayor of
I mean-
Kingstown. I know it's not a movie, but
yeah. Mayor of Kingstown's awesome.
And I don't know how many movies. I mean, it's 75 million. It's not like $75 million to make a movie. It's
28 weeks
a
later.
deal, so
He was in 28
sure-
weeks later.
Yeah, he was.
I would say
it's
I would say
knocked down
Renner's
for-
an A-lister.
Eh,
It's arguable
But-
though. It's arguable.
But B actor's not what it used to be. B actor used to be like really bad.
I just don't see how he's a B actor. He's in a movie that made like $1 billion. And if you think that he's a B actor, I mean, look at that scene where the Scarlet Witch is like sacrificing herself. He's like, "Don't do it." And it was very emotional. They made me cry. So I mean, that's
Black
pretty
Widow.
yeah, and him and
Yeah,
Gamora.
Black Widow. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I just did it before everyone else did it to you, Matt.
I don't see anything about Renner signing a $75 million deal anywhere.
And he's not under contract for Disney, right? He's
No,
not
he
under
told him like
contract
they
with them.
didn't give enough
So-
money. He said they didn't give enough money to do a Hawkeye season 2, so he's not coming back.
Not under contract. Deuces.
I don't know.
Get your bag, Renner. You're not going to live off that shitty band that you're in.
I just don't see Warner Brothers paying him of all people $75 million.
Why- But again, if it's like
All
a
right.
5 or 6 movie deal, that's
Yeah.
nothing that crazy.
Also, that's just what they're saying because a lot of these actors are like, not only do I want X amount of million, but I want a certain
They want back end.
percentage,
Yeah.
Yeah.
profits and
I-
royalty, blah blah blah.
I could see if it was. Because James Gunn hasn't really cast big name actors. It's been pretty much streaming actors and people that haven't been discovered, and a couple of stars that aren't A-list or that command that much money. I
Well,
just don't see it.
Well, we only have one
Do you
movie.
think Jeremy Renner's a good actor, Bruce?
He's okay.
Fair enough.
He's great in The Town.
Oh
Yeah.
man, that's a great
Yeah.
movie. Whose car are we using?
All right.
That's the kind of friends you need.
Hey, Deadpool
Yeah, but you're
and
right, Bruce. I don't see anything.
Deadpool and X-Men team up movie is in early development, says Ryan Reynolds.
Fuck you, Ryan Reynolds.
Yay, more Deadpool. Boo.
Yay.
How about we get an X-Men movie first? How about
Thank
that?
you.
I want an
Let's-
X-Men movie first. I want an X-Men movie first, then we can do this later.
Do we
Let's walk-
really
let's
need
walk before we
Deadpool
run.
and everything? Come on.
I don't care. I don't care if they do it. It's just let's walk before we run. Let's get an X-Men movie first.
A good X-Men movie.
And
Yes.
bring back Anya Taylor-Joy as Magic.
Oh, she's outgrown
Yes.
that role now.
Hey,
I don't
Senor
She's not.
Nerd.
Really? She was
She
in
might
the
want
movie.
some of that sweet Disney money.
Mm-hmm.
Hawkeye wears an effing mask.
All right, if they're gonna give me an X-Men movie, I need Cyclops and Rogue to be portrayed like they were in X-Men '97, and I'll go watch it.
I don't like the way they did my girl dirty in those X-Men Bryan Singer movies. Like she was just like a wolf.
Yeah, but the way they had her in Cyclops X-Men '97, that's how I need them to be in the movies.
That's how Rogue is in the comic books.
Yep.
I mean, it's just, and I thought Rogue was one of the stars of that X-Men '97 show.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
Well, that'd be pretty cool, Senor Nerd. He said, "What about Anya Taylor-Joy as Polaris?"
I can see that. I do love
Yeah.
Polaris.
I can see that.
I do love Polaris is one of my favorite X-Men.
They need to hurry up and just cast her as Erica Slaughter and get that series going.
Are they ever going to do that? They keep talking about it.
It seems like on the timeline for that with Netflix is running out. It's been what 3-4 years already since they optioned
Yeah.
it. Then, all right. Then we have it's time for weekly reviews.
We're doing reviews.
We're doing reviews. So this week we're reviewing Absolute Green Lantern 4, Jahina number 1, Beta Root 4. And first up, Absolute Green Lantern 4. Continuing to be a good book. We got Mr. Hector Hammond debuting in the Absolute Universe. Get to see what happened to the town. Holy crap. Such a good read.
I've just never been a big Green Lantern fan, so it's just not doing much for me. So had I been heavily invested in Green Lantern, I'd like to see how they swap them up. But I've never been heavily invested in Green Lantern, so it's just not doing much for me.
I like the Jeff Johns run that he did.
I mean, like I said, Absolute all around seems to be doing very well.
That's some great artwork.
Putting out solid books with solid creative teams. You get good art. You're getting stories that people are interested in that are not redundant and retreads of other bullshit. It's good original stuff.
Yeah.
So it's fun.
Yeah.
I will say, like, I'm really impressed with the artwork on the interior of this book. I'm not really familiar with it, but
yeah, the artwork has been really well done.
I'm going to have to get the trade of this.
I like with the Absolute line. There's something for everybody there.
Yeah. Al Ewing is writing it, so can't go wrong with Al Ewing. Then we have Gehenna number 1. What'd you guys think of this?
I liked it.
Loved it.
I liked
it. This is my wheelhouse and shit. So
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah, it's like I describe it like Pop Kills, just an action movie from the 80s. It starts off going and it just goes the whole book. There's no downtime. There's no, there is some exposition, but it's not bogging down the story. They just put it in here and there where you just get enough of what you need to know. But it was a really fun read. Yeah, I liked it. I'll check out the next one.
I liked it a lot. And if you happen to have any of your Image 30th anniversary anthologies floating around, you can read this story because it's in.
Yeah,
And if you're thrown off by the naked aggression part, there is no naked in the book.
Yet.
Yeah. Hey, Beltry.
Not in issue 1. Unless you bought Bruce's cover.
What cover?
I enjoyed it. It was action from cover to cover.
Yep.
The story was interesting. Wasn't dense and heavy. They let the pictures do most of the talking. And
Yes, they did.
It told the story just fine without a ton of words.
A voluptuous woman in a cat suit firing guns at people. Take my money now.
I will say this:
yelling at that child repeatedly, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
I am tired of seeing girl bosses and Mary Sue's. Oh, sorry, wrong show. This was a great start to. This is a great start to the series. I'm definitely picking up issue 2. Art was a little weird for me, but I didn't mind it.
Kevin Eastman-esque for me.
I don't understand the Eastman.
Kevin Eastman can't draw. I'm sorry.
But I liked it.
I'm sure he cries about that every time he goes to the ATM.
I know. Can we get a Frank Miller, Rob Liefeld, and Eastman book?
Didn't they do that? I think they did that already.
They did that? Oh,
Something like that. There was a Miller, Liefeld, maybe Jim Lee was the other guy.
Frank Miller's the GOAT.
I can't remember.
Okay, I'm down if Miller's doing the story.
Yeah, everybody makes fun of his art, but forget this guy is one of the best writers in the business.
And his art
He
was
used to be
unique
able
at
to.
the time,
He used to
too.
be able to sling ink. Used to.
I mean, we
I
can't
don't really
blame
see
him.
much difference in what he's doing now than what he did in Sin City and in 300. I mean, in 300, I don't know. I think maybe if his ex-wife was still working with him and he's still working with Klaus Janson, it would probably help.
Yeah,
I think his art in the Daredevil runs he did was good.
Mm-hmm.
It was, and he I enjoyed it. And the Dark Knight Returns was pretty good though.
and
But
just to remind people,
it's hard for me to like trash him just because he meant a lot to me. His books did when I was growing up.
just remind people, there's a special cover for this comic.
Mm-hmm.
Which was open order.
Open order.
The wing.
I like Joe's version better.
There's your ratio. There's your 1-25.
Showing.
But I mean, the open order was good.
I wouldn't know what was under there without the little description.
Yeah,
An unshaven bush.
there was
Landing strip.
definitely some
What?
80s action.
Triangle.
Definitely some 80s action under there.
A curly triangle.
The curly triangle.
All right.
Oh, I see a shirt in the future.
Bitterroot number 4 continues. Great storytelling, great action. Got a lot of backstory in this. Very cool art.
Yeah, it's Sanford Green. It's
Look,
it's solid. It's going to be.
I love it. It's a very good story with an excellent point and an allegory to it.
Yeah,
We're kind of getting more into what to me, because I didn't read the first series that came out a few years ago, but now after this one, it kind of explains a little bit more about why these people are turning into these creatures. It's driven by hate and their prejudices, and it's got a great point to it. And this comic book does not like candy coated for you. Like, they use words in here. If you're easily offended, I'm just going to tell you they use some words in here.
It's an adult comic book.
It's an adult comic book, so don't let your kids read it. Obviously.
Yes.
Yeah, but you're right, Matt. The way the allegory of it, of hate and how it turns you into monsters. But then, like Bruce said before we started, that even though people are like that, they show you that they can be helped and they can, overcome it.
Yeah.
A lot of hate is learned, and if you grow up around people that always constantly hating, and you meet people from different backgrounds, different religions, different races, you get to see not everyone is bad. Because I still hate cheerleaders. Let me stop. But this has been a good read. This I don't know how many issues are in this miniseries, but we will continue reading and reviewing it, I believe.
Yeah, it's a good series. I have no problem continuing this one.
I mean, if it hasn't been optioned yet, it probably will at some point.
It needs to be optioned. It really does. I'll even settle for a Sci-Fi Network show because what they're doing with Revival is so good.
I need to check that out. I haven't checked it out.
It's really good. Revival is a really good show. And moving on to
Do you gent?
we're doing a spotlight on J. Scott Campbell. Some of his more expensive and harder to find books. I picked 10 covers. Let's see.
Only 10?
We have Elephant Men number 32, the 1 in 15 from 2011. Last sale was $325, May 27th of this year. CGC 9A high was $990 back in April of last year. And last CGC sale, which was that sale from last year, 9A hasn't sold of this since.
I have never seen this cover, and I was collecting back then.
Me either. Never knew it existed till now.
Like I said, you get some of these smaller indie titles, you get a ratio.
Is this
on
like his super early work or something?
It's not that horribly early.
No.
Yeah, it's 2011. It's not.
But again, it's a 1 in 15 on Elephant Men 32. So
Yeah.
And how many people were collecting Elephant Man?
people were calling Campbell, but like I said, sometimes he slip through the cracks with these ratios deep into a run.
Yeah, is this one of his older books?
Yeah, so 2011.
Oh, okay, yeah, it looks.
Yeah, 2011's a blind spot for me. I wasn't really collecting, I don't think, during that period.
If I didn't see his name down there, I wouldn't have recognized this immediately as a Campbell, though.
Mm-hmm.
Really, the girl in green's very Campbell-esque. Just look at the eyes on that, and then it's like, oh, Campbell.
All right, next up. Witchblade number 150, the 1 in 25 from 2011.
Beautiful book.
Last sale was $636 back in July of last year. CGC 9A high, which was $990. I looked at it twice. It was the same 9A high as the other book.
Yeah, and almost the same
last year.
Same time to sell too.
Yeah, also the same. Last sale was the same.
I like that.
What's the Vegas odds that Flat Earth Santa has this issue?
If he's not, he's probably looking for it.
He is now.
I think he has it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he probably has that.
He has all the Campbell.
Almost every Witchblade book you could imagine. That and Fathom.
Indeed.
Well, since it's not a Turner, he may not have it.
We like our tank girl.
Good point. Good point.
Yeah.
Good point. Good point.
It's a really good cover.
Yeah, that's a really nice cover. I like that one. I wouldn't pay $9.90 for it, but
hells no.
I like how her bustier or whatever you want to call it looks like.
Yeah,
Hands.
the Witchblade with the hands. Yeah.
yeah.
The bends. Yeah.
I'm sure it wasn't on purpose at all.
No.
Uh-uh.
Not on every cover.
Wasn't there a Witchblade cartoon?
No, there was a TV series with Yancey Butler.
All right. Next up, Superior Spider-Man number 20, the 1 in 50 from 2013. Last sale was $550 back in August of last year. 9A high was $845 back in 2018. And most recent 9A sale was $825 March of this year. Hasn't dropped much.
It's always a winner.
That's a beautiful one, though. I like it.
That's a nice cover, but I wouldn't pay that much for it either.
It's like a lot of dough.
No, I could. There's a lot of like Bronze and Silver Age books I could buy with that money.
She's a hot trunk.
It's a nice Black Cat cover. I mean, I'll take it if somebody wants to give it to me.
Somebody wants to give it to you.
I mean,
I'll
I
take
think
it
the
too.
1 in 50 part of it kind of helps a little bit for trying to justify the price, but damn.
Yeah.
Early Campbell Black Cat covers always seem to do very well.
Then we have Walking Dead #1, the 1 in 100 from 2018.
Cha-ching.
Mm-hmm.
1,200.
Last sale $135.
That's insane.
2018. No sales, no CGC sales data on this.
Nobody could afford it.
Yeah.
This was like the 10th anniversary. They redid Walking Dead #1.
I'd pay
Should love
135
to.
for that.
Yes, I like it.
Yeah, I'd pay 135 for that.
Michonne's a
cover.
badass.
Yeah.
Then everybody's favorite cover. We have Danger Girl #2, the Ruby Red
Oh, hello.
from 1988. Ruby Red, guys. Ruby Red. Keep that in mind. Last sale
Ruby
was
Rod?
$1,300 back in 2018. CGC 9A high was $7,000 and back in 2022. Last sale was also that $7,000 high.
Whoa.
I love Danger Girl stuff. And that's
I have the
Campbell's
cheap
wheelhouse.
version.
Yeah.
Walking Dead #1 looks unfinished. $7
That's
grand.
each cover.
Wow, that is a chunk of change.
Joe
Yeah.
probably has it.
No, I do not have it.
From 1998.
I want to know what's going on. I want to get the view behind her though. Is that on the back of the cover?
A wraparound.
I mean, it's a nice cover, but woof, I'm not even putting that on my radar. That's just
There's
way out of my price range.
No.
There's no way in hell I would buy this book over a Grail.
Was
No
it like
way.
a
I mean, unless
super
you have to be like a J.
low
Scott
print
fan,
run
super
or
fan, and you would have to have won the Powerball for like $800 million. So, or
these are not
or
these are
be
not
very
books you
careful.
buy at this
Yeah.
price. These
Or,
are books that you
yeah.
have or had
absolutely.
early on.
That's what the Spider-Woman Manara should have been.
I will not complain about the Spider-Woman Manora.
All right, then we have
Marvel became Puritans after that.
Black Panther #1 sketch from 2009.
Ooh, I like
That's
that.
a nice cover.
Last sale was $740 back in 2023.
I don't like it that much.
CGC 9A high was $5,000 back in 2023.
Definitely don't like it that much.
Last CGC 9A sale was $2,250 February of this year.
You know, looking at
50%.
that right now, I'm pretty sure I had that in my collection that got ruined in the flood.
Oh.
You do love your
Yeah.
ratios.
Yeah.
That's,
And I remember that Dark Rain. I remember picking up all those, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I had that one. Now that I look at it, I'm like, oh, there's another one
nice
that's just
cover,
gonna
though.
make me feel sick.
it's a beautiful cover.
Yeah, it is. Because looking at it, I'm like, man, I would have picked that up back then. I'm like, you know what? I did. I had that.
Maybe I could afford a poster of it.
Pretty heavy dip in price in 2 years.
Still expensive though.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there was serious Shuri heat a handful of years back. So
Yeah.
Then we have Black Widow #6, the 1 in 15 from 2010.
love that cover.
Last sale was $221.
I'll take it.
June 16th, 2025. 9A high was $680 back in May of 2019. Last CGC 9A high, last CGC sale was $325 March of this year. Less than half of what it was.
That's in my
So-
price range. I would get this one.
It's a Marvel 1 in 15 that's selling for $221 raw. So that's nice. If you picked it up at that time back in 2010, good on you. If you picked it up cheap after that, good on you.
I would definitely, if you could, I wouldn't pay $221 for a raw copy. If you can get a 9.8 for that $325, I would go with the 9.8.
I'll try and pick one up for like $290, $285.
You're taking risk with raw copies.
Yeah. Unless you just want it in your collection for your PC.
Yeah, true.
Which I do.
He does. All right. Next up, we have Amazing Spider-Man 648, the 1 in 100 from 2010. Last sale was $485 back in 2024. CGC 9A high, $1,600 back in 2020. Last CGC 9A, $1,050 back in 2022.
I'm guessing these prices are because of the rarity of it, because nothing really special about this one. It's a nice cover, but nothing great.
Yeah. 1 in 100 on Amazing Spider-Man 648.
Yeah.
I'll give you $5 for it.
When did that run end? Wasn't this issue?
Oh, they rebooted it too many fucking times for me to remember.
I don't know.
No risk, no reward.
I know we got a lot of J. Scott Campbell fans here, but if you look at her head to the tip of her toe that's all bent, if she stood up straight, she'd be like 9 feet tall.
He likes women with long legs.
Yes, he does.
Those older Campbell
ratios.
Those older Campbell ratios on Spider-Man books are just they are what they are. They're extremely collectible.
I like how he put his signature over there in that little shadow area, though.
No, that's pretty cool. All right, next book. Blind Side #1, San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, 2012. Last sale was $100 in 2022.
Nice.
9A high was $600 in 2022. Last sale $290 back in 2023.
I like it because she's not wearing pants.
Same.
That's a nice cover. Not crazy expensive.
Yeah, there's some sketch. There's a couple other covers that are more expensive than this. But I like the color version better than the sketch and the other ones they had.
Yeah, it's a nice cover.
If you look really fast, you think there's a turd coming out there instead of the toe.
Ah. Show. Family show. Family show.
I made you look at it. You'll never look at it the same.
A while ago.
Never look at it the same again.
You have
I don't know how your anatomy works, Joe, but that's not the right angle.
Maybe she's got a tail.
She's sitting, it's just smashed. It's just kind of working its way out.
Maybe she's got a tail or something,
and
yeah, it's been more of the tail.
Poor Jesse Camille's innocent. He's not used to such talk. And the final book on the lookout. Woo-hoo. It's Guardians of the Galaxy #4, the 1 in 50 from 2013. Last sale was $225 back in 2024. 9A high back in 2019 was $500. Last 9A sale was $385 March of this year.
Why? But
It's a
why?
beautiful cover. It's
1 in 50.
It's a higher ratio
50.
on a Guardians of the Galaxy book. That's not
And a number 4.
I know, but it's a nice cover. But I mean,
it's the rarity. Sometimes it's just the rarity, but it is a nice cover, though.
Yeah,
I mean, I like it. I like it. I'm not paying $385 for it.
Sure.
Hey, let's do like on The Simpsons. Let's all go in on it at once.
You know what I mean? You know how many Mark Spears Monsters books I could buy with that? One.
Yeah. But I could buy a good X-Men or Captain America key with that money.
Grumpy. Hey, buddy. Happy Sunday. Lord Necron.
Just a reminder.
If you like black metal, he does a witching hour show on his YouTubes, and he's in a band in Texas. Awesome guy, one of my best Snyder fans. Hashtag restore the Snyderverse. Stunning covers, cunning stunts. I am still looking for the first silk appearance that Campbell did. Campbell did a silk cover?
There's silk. My section of silk books is so always out of order because every time they would do like 5 issues, they'd reboot it, and 5 or 6 issues, reboot it constantly, and I have no clue which volume is which anymore. Everything's just all a clusterfuck.
Oh, I see it. Wait, let me see. Can I bring this up? Yep. There we go. I don't think I've ever seen this cover.
Is that silk? That looks like Black Cat.
It is Black Cat, but it's the first appearance of Silk.
Oh, okay.
Whoever's copy of that book, they should be beat. Look at that spine. Who treats
That's a
comics
reader.
like-
That's a reader right there. That's not a
choice.
collector.
Oh, what a douche nozzle.
How dare he read a comic book?
Look at that spine. Oh my, wow. Oh, the back is worse.
Ouch. I'll give you $5 for that in that condition.
Hey,
dare-
what's up,
So,
Dave?
dare you
says
read
our
a
best
comic
offer. It says our best offer.
Woo.
Go offer him 5, Matt, and see what happens.
Okay.
On
my way. Hey, nerdy, hold my beer. All right.
Oh. Whoa. Anybody want to see how much a mint costs?
Yes.
How much they asking?
Because you're getting first appearance of Silk, so it's
I about spit my drink out.
That was cheaper than I thought. I was thinking closer to $1,000.
Holy
that,
crap.
I was thinking $8.50.
that one's not horribly finger fucked like the other
No,
one.
it's actually a really good copy.
Well, wait a minute. Look down by the barcode. Are those 2 spine ticks?
That's a staple.
Oh, look at the staple.
That's just a staple.
I don't know about this. Not mint. This is not
No,
mint.
but those are bins right there.
I can't tell whether they're bends or whether it's part of the art on that.
Oh, maybe.
It looks like somebody pressed it
I
so
think
hard.
that's the art.
You think
That's
so?
what I'm thinking. They press the staple out.
Yeah, it looks like they pressed it so hard where they pressed it and cleaned it
Yeah,
that it popped the
look at the
staple.
other
Why wouldn't the top staple
Yeah.
pop out then? I don't know.
Because it's look at that corner. Come on, this is not mint.
No,
They
that is
sell-
not worth $600.
And not for nothing, this seller has a 97.4.
He's only
They
sold
only have-
36
there you go.
items.
There you go.
Oh, what a scam artist.
Yeah,
somebody who's
he is a
gonna
douche
start
nozzle.
selling on
There's
eBay.
no scam. The picture's there. You can look at the goddamn picture and see what you're looking at before you buy it. Dumbasses.
True. That's right.
He said mint.
Stop reading the description and
That's
being like,
not
oh,
mint.
okay, it's mint. Look at the damn pictures. You put it there.
And
Some
somebody's
people
going to
buy
start
it by
selling on
looking up with
eBay
the pictures.
and has no sales. Don't knock somebody who has 0 sales.
What happened?
I
Hey,
said,
I'm
if
50
somebody
years
who's
old.
selling on
I'm
eBay,
admit.
don't knock people who don't have a lot of sales because I haven't done
Yeah,
anything
we all
yet.
got to start. We all got to
Yeah.
start somewhere.
We all got to start somewhere. I only have like 5 or 6, but I've only.
Yeah, I'll just throw up.
It does make me nervous though when they
Thank
got
you,
less
Grumpy.
than
Nice.
100 sales and they got like a 96, 90 whatever point
Yeah.
something. I'm
Yeah,
like,
Mine
Once
is
you
very-
start selling on eBay and you understand the buyers that you have to deal with on a regular
Yeah.
basis,
oh, I
then
know.
you kind of understand how hard it is to have 100%.
I've only had one. I had the one neutral and 2 negative. I think 2 negative reviews, and it dropped me to 98.7. But I had sold like over,
I've been selling on eBay since
and it
since
was like, and it
2000.
was not
Go ahead.
my fault. It was a stupid baseball card that they damaged and sent back.
I had somebody who asked to cancel the sale the next day, and I was like, I already put it in the mail. It's already shipped to you. Here's the tracking. It's gone.
I had someone try
and
to.
The reason was because they found it cheaper online, and I was like, oh, that's not my fault.
Not a reason. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I get it. I was nice. I refunded him some of the shipping costs and stuff like that. I was like, I know it sucks, but you never know. But you never know how those people are going to rate you based on their experience of asking for things that are sometimes unreasonable.
I'm just saying, I've been a seller since 2004, 2005 on eBay. 1,265 sales and purchases. 100% positive rating. Just saying. Everybody loves it.
You can just say it all you want. Well, I had a guy one time buy a $150 book, and he bought a cheaper book for $5. And he said, "Oh, this one, the cheap one, happened to be one damaged, but he wanted 50% off."
What?
Because of that one was damaged, and it looked like he had stepped on it with his Jordan and stomped on it to make it look like the post office had damaged it.
Wow.
So what I got in the presentation box down here, Bruce, I sold one of these. I have two of them. I sold one of them, and I had one that is a 9.8. It is flawless. It's beautiful. And I had another one that had 2 spine ticks. So the guy bought the mint one that I had for sale, and I gave him the wrong one. So it was my fault.
Ooh.
Wasn't paying attention, slid it in there, boxed it up, sent it, and then he came back at me with pictures and everything, and I was like, oh man, I'm sorry. Canceled the whole thing, so my shit dropped down to 90 whatever, and I was like, yep, I did that. That was my fault.
The only time I had a problem was one guy.
I tried to give him the mint, but he wouldn't take it.
One guy said a CGC case was cracked after a month of having it.
Like I said, you never know.
Of course,
what you're gonna get.
eBay sided with me because I had such a long-standing history of being perfect.
Well, unfortunately, what happened to me was with a couple of sales, like I've sold about 200 items, but like it seemed like one negative review dropped me to like 98, like right off the bat.
Yep.
Yeah.
It doesn't last forever though. Just if you sell a couple more items, it'll pop back up to 100.
Yeah.
Mine did real quick.
I kind of quit selling there because of the fees, though. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
They do hit you up.
And next up, we have Joe's Dulan Said So. What do you got, Buzz?
Oh, look at that Toxic Avenger.
The A covers of Blood Type have been fantastic. Mercado's covers are phenomenal. I love being able to get wonderful A covers and not have to shell out for ratios to get amazing art in comics. And like I said, all of the Blood Type covers that Mercado's been doing have been phenomenal. For New Comic Book Day, I did throw the Matt Boers variant for Toxic Avenger Comics #1. I like Matt Boers stuff. It's kind of weird. I like Toxic Avenger books. They're weird. It's from Ahoy Comics, which not a ton of people cover, and a lot of stores don't buy. So I like picking up some of those variants and throwing them in the box. And if the movie ends up becoming somewhat of a cult hit, you never know. Yeah. And for Beyond FOC, since we're talking about Campbell today, I think this is coming in late September. Grim Fairy Tales #100. There is a Virgin, and I think there's a trade dress of nice J. Scott Campbell cover. So you're getting J. Scott Campbell cover on a Zenoscope book, which is fun. Haven't seen that for a while. So. Always nice.
I'd buy that Toxic Avenger book for sure.
Oh, yeah. And it's just the B cover. It's not the ratio. And even when Ahoy has ratios, they're 1 in 3s. So it's like they're not even like you don't even really have to shill out anything major for any of the ratios. But there have been some fun ones with the Toxic Avenger books that they've been putting out. They put out the team ups, the Toxic team ups. There was Toxic Avenger and Jesus that came with the trading card as the variant, which was fun. There's a photo variant for one of them that has the image from the movie. So I like picking these up because these aren't things, like I said, a lot of stores are buying. And if they are, they're not buying a lot of copies. So
yeah. So
that's
I love Blood Type. We got to read Blood Type this next coming Sunday.
Yeah.
The first issue was great.
Yeah. And they're nice because you don't have to go back and read other ones. It's just pick
I
up.
got to do my homework when I come on the show. This is the first time I've ever been on this show with Bruce, and I didn't do my
Oh,
homework.
it is?
Yeah.
It's a homework.
Well, but you have a part of it where you discuss, 2 or 3 books?
Yeah, the good thing is
he'll
he'll let you know like the morning of or afternoon.
Yeah, you'll find out last minute what the books are.
Hey, I gave Cliff books like an hour before, so.
I'll just pop on YouTube and find somebody else's review.
I should have done that.
Chat GPT.
Give me a review of this book.
Summarize this book for me.
Thank you, Joe, for your insight on Flaming, Beyond FOC, and New Comic Book Day. So you know what that means. Over under, guys. Over under DC Mark Spears on the list.
I'll go with my customary 5. It's my over and under.
Under. I'm gonna say
I'm gonna take
3.
the over at 5.
I'm gonna go 3.
Matt,
On what?
we're about to do Flaming covers. So how many DC and Mark Spears?
Oh, I'll go with 4.
combining?
I'll go with 4.
Jeff, every week my list, people say they do how many DC and Mark Spears books I have on the list. Usually it's combined now. So DC and Mark Spears count as both. So
On a list of how many?
10 out of 10.
And how many Mark Spears are there? That's what you're asking?
How
Mark
many
Spears
DC
in DC.
How many
And
Mark
DC
Spears and DC I have on the list?
DCU logos?
No,
No.
regular DC comics.
Oh, I would have to say out of 10, if it's Mark Spears in DC, I'm going to go 7 out of 10.
All right. So with that, let's start Flaming. Jim says 6. Ed says under what? All of them just cuz. Hello, Mama Bear.
Hey, Mom Bear.
The Queen
Mama
of
Bear,
the
how are you?
Kingdom. Jedi says 6. Over 6. Jesse says over 6. All right, so
I'm gonna stick with 3.
At number 10. Oh, we have Trinity, the daughter of Wonder Woman. Number 2, the 1 in 50 Ganuccio incentive.
I love his
Ganuccio.
I love Corgis.
Those great Powerpuff Girl covers.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
I like the Trinity stuff. I enjoy it.
I like
It's a cute cover, but for 1 in 50, that's gonna be too much.
Nah, never. I might have ordered 1 or 2.
If I can get it for 20 and under, I'll maybe pick up one.
Ones like this, I'm like, I'll wait 6 months, and if I can find it cheap, that's great. And if it's for some reason took off and I missed it, so be it. That's just the way it works.
That's the hard pass.
Mama
What?
Bear
Don't-
says 4. All right. I don't even know how many on the list. I want to be surprised, just like you guys.
He has 3 different lists depending on what we pick.
Yeah, I guarantee it.
All right, at number 9. Archie meets Jay and Silent Bob, number 1, the 1 in 25 All Red incentive. I really like this cover. Got a boombox on the cover.
Too many fucking covers for this.
44, 45?
There's
44.
47. There's 47.
Too
Oh,
goddamn
they added
many.
more? Jeez.
Yeah, they added more.
It's way too goddamn many.
I mean, I like Kevin Smith and I like his movies, but is he that popular?
Archie's really banking on this comic, aren't they?
Yeah,
Yep.
they are.
For their 2025 revenue.
They make Vampirella seem like it doesn't sell very many ratios at all.
It's weird to see so many copies of an Archie book, but with that many covers for an Archie book. But
There's going to be.
I mean, a
48.
lot
I'm almost done with
a lot
mine.
of them are store exclusives as well, though.
Yeah.
So that should be said.
Yeah. So at number 8. Oh. Magic number 7, the Retrovision variant.
Yeah, I like this cover. That was a nice one.
I really enjoy this cover.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was on my top 10 this week.
Yeah, that's on my picks this week.
I'm not getting it because I can't keep buying stuff just for the cover.
You're not liking the Magic? Well, it's not the best series.
It's not that I don't like it. I'm sticking with what I've been reading for like a year to 2 years.
Yeah,
I got you.
Anything new, I'm not picking up any more new series, and I'm selling a lot of stuff off because there's too many vintage comic books I like that I want.
You're a smart man, Matt. I should really take a lesson from you.
I've been trying to tell you this for like 3 weeks already. What are you talking
I know.
about?
Well, it finally sunk
Holy
in.
crap.
Bruce, it finally sunk in.
Bon voyage, Missy.
I've been thinking about it ever since 3 weeks ago. So whatever. You can make fun of me all you want.
No, I think he's making fun of me,
I'm
actually,
making
Matt,
fun
not
of
you.
him. I'm 30.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't like that my FOC is a little over $100.
Yeah,
Last
FOC
week,
this
wasn't it
week
like-
is
did you say it was like
$500.
2 bills or something?
500 bills.
No, that was a week or two ago, not this week.
Really? So those 1 in 100 Campbells, they make it to your FOC?
Did you watch my video?
Yes.
No.
No, you didn't.
Whoops.
I
I didn't
showed
watch
them.
it. Was on in the background. I watched the beginning.
All of a sudden, he's asking for receipts.
I showed them to let people know that they were coming out, but I'm only reserving one.
The
And
Spider-Man.
then there's the Mary Jane. I'm gonna try and pick that one up, and if I can get the Rogue at a decent deal, but the others I'm skipping.
Oh, damn it.
Buy what you like.
At number 7. Fantastic Four, number 1, the 1 in 25 Opina incentive. I like the way Ben is drawn in this cover.
Yeah, that's a nice thing cover right there.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm spending $125 money on it, but it's
$12.
nice.
I'll pick it up for $12.
Yep.
Yeah, if you can get under ratio, I wouldn't pay up for it though.
$10, yeah.
But it's a good thing cover.
Yeah, it's a good
That's
cover.
pretty cool.
People like
You know.
Oh no, I thought the Doctor Doom cover was a little bit better than this one, but this one's good too.
At number 6. Blood type number 2, the 1 in 10 Montez incentive.
I like these Montez
They've been pretty good.
incentives. I just like all this EC and brand rebranding from Oni Press.
Yeah.
All the 1 in 10s are fantastic, and you can frequently find the 1 in 10s far under ratio on Midtown for sale.
Yeah.
If you go back and want to pick them up, I pick them up when I can find them cheap, just to keep collecting them because it's a fun series.
I like all these. I just can't afford them all.
Yeah. A covers work too, guys. A covers work too.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
been the thing about all the
great.
all the Oni Press stuff has been fantastic. All the EC rebrands that they've done of these different series have been really good from the A and B covers as well. So it's just like this. It's been
that Epitaph
very
Vampire
nice.
Slayer one, I think number 4. That was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, you had Bermejo doing A covers on stuff. It was, it's been really good.
What's the count?
One,
Still only one.
One DC.
Yep.
I already lost.
I'm still in.
Would you
Never
say
know.
4?
I said 3
Said 3. Interesting.
because I know what I'm picking up this week, and I'm like, there's not that much DC this week.
That's why I said 4. I was trying to get a low number on there.
And let's get to the bottom 5 of the list. Top 5 of the list. Fantastic Four number 1, Alex Ross variant.
That's a nice Alex Ross.
Love this cover. Nice
Ross
homage.
Fantastic Four cover. You can't go wrong.
No, you can't.
Purple.
Nurple.
Even the thing's kind of purple.
Yeah, he is.
If the cover's an Alex Ross, Mark Spears and DC, do we get double credit for that?
Yeah.
No.
I hope so.
Top or bottom pick a position. In the middle of a sandwich. Never mind. Anyway, well, I'm out. Jedi's out of the running.
Yeah.
At number 4. Uncanny X-Men 1 in 50 Ijikuri incentive.
Yep, I got that one.
Nice.
Yep.
I love Ijikuri.
Yep.
And that's a cool design for this new character.
It's a 3 times multiplier for a DC Spears. Oh, God. Whose side are you on here? I think that's called a reverse cowboy girl or whichever was it. Well,
Yeah, that works.
anyway,
We need to separate the DC and Spears so that you can bet on the DC and then do the parlay and add the Spears in.
The
There,
parlay.
so.
That's a gambling man right there.
I've always said he puts too many Marvel indie covers on this list. Where's the DC love?
What?
DC love.
You're just a Marvel fanboy, Bruce. Admit it.
Yeah. No, I have a theory. He's just doing this because we've been betting on how many is going to be on it, so he's started to pick more Marvel.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, I've
Matt.
still got a shot.
No idea.
3 could be DC.
I just need 2 more.
You know,
That's
all I have
picked
to
the lower
say,
number.
my list has been
I
running
still got
around just like this.
You know, you put that music to almost anything and it just makes it funny.
It does make everything funny. At number 3. Batman Gotham by Gaslight, A League for Justice #1, the Sienkiewicz variant.
I love that cover. It is
Such
Still in the game.
cover.
See, 2 more to go.
Such a great cover.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Awesome. That's amazing.
And it's
Ooh.
number 1.
Sienkiewicz can do no wrong for me.
That man is never boring.
Yep.
With what
No,
he
I
puts
agree.
out. It's always he's always impressive.
Havoc and Wolverine meltdown.
I know, which for still some reason is worth nothing. But
I
God,
know,
they're
it's
amazing covers.
Nerdy gonna win?
Hopefully. Can't have more than 1 more.
I'll pick up that New Mutants run every single time of his cover. It's just amazing. It was something completely different. You hadn't really gotten before in a mainstream comic.
At number 2. Aquaman #7. Yes, I did not pick the Spears card variant. I picked the Lyrics Lee variant.
Oh God, I've lost faith in humanity now.
It's an honorable mention.
Bizarro world now.
It's nice. It's a nice lyrics league.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not for me, but it's a nice lyrics league.
I like that she's stretching out and you can see her art really evolving. And
yeah,
I appreciate that.
What's that? 3 so far?
That's 3. I can't have 1 more, or otherwise Matt wins.
And my favorite cover of the week. At number 1. Supergirl #3, the 1 in 25 Joelle Jones incentive. This is a beautiful cover.
yeah.
I love this cover.
Congratulations, Matt. You win.
She tends to be another artist.
What I win? I'll pat
can do
myself on
no
the back.
wrong.
That's what I win.
Oh, and Mama Bear won too. She picked 4.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, this cover's really nice. I pre-ordered 2 of these.
4 just to spite.
I just really love Joelle Jones. I love her stuff.
Snowballs are pelting the devil in hell. There's been some really good covers on the Supergirl run so far.
Yeah.
I don't know about the story, but
I like the first 2 issues. It's not amazing, but it's just been a fun read.
yep. And that moves us on to Joe's favorite part of the show,
The end.
Heritage Sales. I have like the best intros now for stuff. And don't forget to
Hey, Dave, don't toot your own horn too much. There's a little show on Friday that has fantastic intros.
I think about on Sundays, damn it. Compared to other comic shows on Sundays, just saying. We get slides, we get a presentation, we got motherfucking Benny Hill.
I love the Benny Hill edition. That makes me happy. I need to find another small ball guy to pat on the head.
I'm gonna have to find a clip of him chasing a woman in panties. Don't forget to put hashtag boobs.
Hashtag boobs, everybody. Hashtag boobs. Hashtag boobs. Hashtag boobs. Hashtag boobs.
You know, that's better than some JRJR art.
I'm a constant doodler. I can't help it. I was just sitting here and doodling.
Hashtag boobs. Oh, let me tell you what you can win. Tonight's giveaway is, I'm being very generous. Strange Academy Finals number 2. Betty and Veronica number 1. Superman 33.
Cool.
And this is a JRJR.
We can't all be winners.
That's probably his best cover. I swear.
Junior had his time.
This has to be his best. This is such a good cover. Why JRJ? Why?
He had his time where he was.
He's got good stuff.
On his game.
It's just something happened. I don't know.
Little Monsters number 6. Justice League 41, the start of the Dark Side War. Spawn 355. Spawn number 8. Spawn number 10. Monsters Free Comic Book Day exclusive. And a little doll parts number 4. Very nice.
Doll parts.
So make sure you hashtag boobs in the chat. And also, please hit that like, subscribe. Make sure you sub up to Nerdy Geek, Heroes for Hire Comic Club, Renovision, and Jeff once he starts a YouTube channel consistently.
I almost actually shared screen on my email account.
Whoops.
What?
I almost accidentally shared my email account screen.
Don't worry, I wouldn't have brought it up.
I know. It's kind of funny. I did. I was trying to.
Oops.
I typed in boobs.
Well.
Type in BOOBS.
Speaking of man boobs, I want to embarrass. Will has the hairiest man boobs I've seen on YouTube.
Wow.
What stream were you watching?
Haven't you not seen the stream when he takes his shirt? It's like down here. His collar's like down here. You see, I don't know. Maybe it was the wrong stream.
Whenever I'm doing the streams with y'all, I'm just looking at me over here.
Whatever. Get out of here with that nonsense.
Hey, try not to suck any dick on the way through the parking lot. Hey, you, get back here.
That guy following is always the best.
I love that
That guy following is always the
greatest
best.
clip. Greatest clip.
I love that clip.
And when I start firing up my YouTube channel, I'm stealing that clip for sure.
Mama Bear says Vogs to be found on OnlyFans. 37. Yes. In a row? Yes.
Totally.
All right. Back to Heritage Auctions. Some golden, silver age, mostly golden. First up, we have Adventure Comics number 61 from DC Comics 1941, a CGC 7.5 off-white to white pages, restored, sold for $3,240. This is the first appearance of Starman Ted Knight, and they are 70 graded on the census, on the CGC population.
And that awesome Sandman in the corner box.
And there's the highest graded copy of this is a 9.4 restored.
Yeah, you're not gonna.
And
have
the
much.
restoration includes a small amount of color touch, pieces added to the cover reinforced, top edge of cover trimmed. I don't care if it was restored or not, trimmed. I want this book.
And again, everyone, please remember that these things were common in Golden Age books for years and years and years. They weren't necessarily frowned upon in any way, shape, or form back then. So,
what is a reinforced cover?
I
have no clue.
It's made out of titanium or something. It's got titanium.
I guess it could be glue. I guess it could be tape.
Maybe new staples.
Could be new staples.
Yep.
Yeah, especially color touch. Color touch was extremely common back then.
Such a great cover. And hey, Kevin is here. Random Reads. Please subscribe to Random Reads YouTube channel. He does great trivia on Mondays. Timothy Brandt, what's going on? Last week's giveaway winner. He will be at Baltimore this year, so I can kick his ass. I'm just kidding. Oh, OnlyFans comment edition. Do you want my 9.6? 9 by 6, 9 inches by 6 to come. Never mind. Anyway, they don't call me Girth Brooks for nothing.
Fuck.
We have Amazing Venture Funnies, number 1 from Centaur Publications from 1940. Sorry, that's 1940. CGC 4.0 off white pages. Sold for $1,080. 23 on the CGC population. The highest grade is a 9.4.
Always good. And like I said, the censuses are so low on these books.
Mm-hmm. And there's a small amount of glue on the spine of the cover. Sure, it's glue. Sure.
Still not a purple label. Still not a purple label.
Ooh, Starman Revival from Robinson and Harris. Ooh, I love Starman.
So glue on the spine is a restoration?
Hey, it depends, I guess, how much. I don't. When they grade Golden Age books, I know the standard should be the standard, but
I guess my wife is a restoration. Ex-wife is a restoration.
Check out my 9.8 giant size man thing.
I think there tends to be a lot more give and leeway with Golden Age books. In terms of how much qualifies as a restoration.
Yeah, or I don't know. It's weird because green, purple labels, they tend to hand them out when they want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next up, we have Daring Love #1 from Gilmore Magazine's 1950.
Yay.
CGC 5.0 off-white pages, cream to off-white pages, sold for $2,400. There's 74 graded on the population. 9.6. There's one, the highest grade. This is Steve Ditko's first published art. Only one issue becomes Radiant Love after this.
Yeah, because they constantly were changing the title
This
names
is
and
a
shit like that.
Bernard Bailey cover. So Ditko did the artwork inside the book, not the cover.
Still a great cover. I love old romance books. Especially the Golden Age stuff. I mean, there's tons of great stuff, and I mean, you can find tons of good Silver Age Cardi covers.
They're going to get hay in their underwear.
Get a little dirty. That's why it's daring.
Ditko guts. I'm pretty sure Diddy said that a few times. Let me ditch you in the guts. Let me stop.
Probably.
And he's getting away with it.
He still got to go to jail for 10 years.
No, he'll get out of that. They'll probably.
He's not going to jail for 10 years.
It's going to be time served.
Well, he's been in jail, 3 years now?
It's going to be time served once it's all done.
No, like a year, maybe a half a year.
No, he's been in there a little more than a year, I thought.
I think he gets to do 7/8 of his time.
This is what happened to him.
Nah.
Slap on the wrist. He'll be out buying baby oil in no time.
Well, unfortunately, the prosecution could not prove the case to the jurors.
That's a good point.
So either he'll end up with 10 years or he will end up with 20 years. It all depends on the judge if the judge wants to run the sentence concurrent or consecutively.
Terry's right.
Depends on how much Diddy pays off the judge.
He's got a buddy.
No conspiracy theories here.
He's got a buddy in Florida.
He didn't get the human trafficking charge, so I think they'll let him off light.
Yeah.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
And it's his body double in there anyway. So
Body double. All right, next book we have Detective Comics 32 from 1939. Restoration of CGC 6.0. Off-white pages sold for $4,800. There are 69 on the popular CGC population. 9.6 is the highest grade. This is the first time a costume hero uses a gun in comics.
Oh my.
Yeah, Batman had no problem with the gun in Golden Age.
Restoration includes color touch, pieces added, tear seals.
You know what? I really don't care. At my price point, what I'm paying for stuff, if I can get it restored, but it's a good cover, I'm taking it.
Yeah, it's a deck 32. It's you're not going to get any closer.
Yep.
Yeah.
to his first. So unless you're going to really, really pay up. So that's not bad.
And then we have Eerie Comics #1 from Avon, 1947, not 19,472. I said you see 2.5, 10 to cream pages sold for $3,840. There are 123 graded on the census. There are 3 9.2s. This is Joe Kubert and Bob Fahini art. This is the first horror comic book and a bondage cover.
Yeah, that's nice. You got the girl in the red dress. You got the bondage. Yeah, that's a nice one.
This is one of the big boy
Yep.
pre-code horror books to have. It is always recognizable. It will always sell. It will always do well.
You're lucky to find comics this old in any condition. I agree.
Yeah, I have no problem with the 2.5 in this book.
Is that my first mistake this week? Yes, it is my first mistake. Woohoo!
Yay.
Who says I need an editor?
You do.
I do. I have to
Who knows? I just wing it. I have no editors, nobody. I just wing it.
I messed up on my FOC. I put the wrong title on one of the slides.
it happens.
It happens.
You know, the longer you do this, the more
Errors you'll make.
The more you'll fuck up because it happens all the time. It's just part of it.
And don't be surprised when the viewers call you out on little errors and mistakes. They want you to do a whole stream apologizing, and it's just weird.
Well, I caught it and I called it out, so there's no reason for them to call me out on it unless they didn't pay attention.
Oh, hey, Missing Mars, what's going on? So it's you'll make more mistakes. It happens. Don't worry about it.
I like this cover, by the way.
Oh yeah, this cover. It's really nice. I'll take it.
I can't believe there's three.
One.
I already got you down.
Right,
I
cool.
can't believe there's 392s of this book.
Really?
That's
wow.
392s.
Wow.
Imagine if a 2.5 sells for this. Actually, let me see. Let me look it up.
A 9.2 that old?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, a lot of times you get file copies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So what are we thinking? An iTunes 80 plus?
What do you think a 9.2? Well, if I could find a sale for it, let me see.
Well, there's 3 though, so maybe not that much.
Maybe you could find. Let's see.
The problem with pricing with Golden Age is like, yeah, there's 3 9.2s, but it's a Golden Age book.
I'd say
So those 3 could have come up sometime over the past 10 years, 15 years. So you might be looking at the last sale. I think this sold relatively.
15 grand, 20 grand. I don't know.
All right.
No, it's gonna be more than that.
You think?
All right. All right. Back in 2012, a 9.2 sold for $9,560.
I'll take it. Put me down.
But again, it's like, and that's the weird thing with Golden Age. It's really hard to gauge what these books will go for when they come. If a 9.2 comes up again now, you can't gauge it on a price from 2012. It sold in.
I'm not done yet. It came up again from a pedigree in 2021, and it sold for 90 grand.
Oh, there's my 80 plus.
Yeah.
Then
Big
it comes
time.
up again in 2023, and it sold for 108 grand.
Wow. Yep.
That's about. I mean, like
I told you I'd take it for the 9 grand.
It's about right. Like it's one of
There
the 10 most recognizable pre-code horror books.
That's beautiful. Look at that book.
Yeah. Wow.
Holy crap, that's beautiful.
Which pedigree was that? Was that from the brothers pedigree? The 2 brothers?
I can't remember read that. The Promise Collection, yes.
That auction was one of the most insane things I've ever seen.
Yep.
So how do I turn this into a pedigree collection? What do I got to do?
I don't think they do pedigrees anymore.
No, it's not. It's like it has to have
they-
like a direct line where these people had these books. They only had one owner, right, Bruce?
One owner.
And it's like consistent, like they were always buying like all these books, I think.
The
I mean,
Monterey collection.
A lot of the pedigrees will have specific, like a lot of people would either write something on the cover or on the inside cover.
Yep.
Sometimes it's an initial, sometimes it's
I know it is
that they used for collecting, so that you know that book later on down the line when you find it, it's like, oh,
I know
this
there's
came from
a pedigree that somebody wrote D, a small D, and like.
Oh yeah, there's.
I forgot the name of that
There's-
pedigree.
One of the most famous is the one I saw Comic Tom and Golden Age Guru talk about it one day. It's been like a year or two ago. It was called the Promise Collection.
Yeah, that's what this came from.
Okay, because it's one of the more recent major pedigrees, and the books that came out of that. I mean, it was long story short. Two brothers, one went off to war, said, "Please watch after my comics." Whatever, he didn't come back. The brother kept all the comics. They were in amazing, pristine condition for an insanely amazing age collection.
Christina.
Yep.
A ton of stuff in the 9s, graded in the 9s, came out of that collection. That books that haven't been seen in that grade in a long time. So it was.
Joe, correct me if I'm wrong, but the owner of Mile High Comics, the collection he bought that got him into the business was a pedigree. Is it not a pedigree collection?
There is a Mile High Mile High pedigree. Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna go get my Monsters #1, and then everything after that, and I'm gonna stamp in Nerdy Geeks Comics on the inside.
I think they stopped. I think they stopped doing that. I love the pedigree label.
Yeah,
the old
labels are good.
Black label. It was slick. I don't even know if they do that anymore. I know they'll put pedigree on a blue label if it's a pedigree.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they're doing that special label for pedigree anymore, which is a shame because they're.
Oh man!
Speaking
of, told me before I did it.
Speaking of starting a pedigree collection, I counted today. I have 78 Mark Spears covers slabbed.
I was just gonna say Bruce qualifies for a pedigree Mark Spears collection.
Yeah.
And I have another 20 at CGC waiting to be graded. So I should hit 100 with him before the summer's over.
Pedigree, he's gonna adopt you.
Speaking of which, what do we have next? Do we have anything next? I think we have something.
That's it.
No, the show's not over. It can't be.
The giveaway.
FOC.
No. Ultimate FOC. Let's go. All right. So FOC ends on 7/7/2025. Get to your LCS tomorrow. On your favorite digital sites you use to buy books. And let's see what we got here. We have Flash 23, The Mercer, Gotham City Sirens, Unfit for Orbit #5, March Connecting cover, the Nubovich variant, Titans Annual #1, Jorge Jimenez variant. Did that sound all right? Nerdy? Jorge Jimenez. Jimenez.
George Jimenez.
Huh. Then we have Titans Annual 1, the Semper variant.
Nice one.
Then we have the Jones variant. Then we have Uncanny X-Men 19 and 1/100 Art Germ.
Like the Art Germ.
I like it, but god damn it, every cover he does feels the same.
All New Spider-Gwen #1, the Nogi-san.
Not a fan of Jubilee either.
I liked it, but I'm just gonna pick it up the trade on that one.
Oh, what's
I'm not
this?
paying
Chewing gum isn't a mutant power.
I like the
exactly.
The Titans Annual #1, the Wonder Girl one's pretty. The one where she's in the stars behind her in the background.
Phil Jimenez, sorry. Phil Jimenez. I apologize. Second mistake of the night.
We just didn't correct it to piss off Cliff.
That Jubilee one's nice too.
Cliff, hashtag boobs.
Hashtag boobs.
Hashtag boobs.
Hashtag boobs. I come just for corrections. I can't. I really can't. Have a good night. It's Cliff's bedtime. Thank you for showing up. Cliff is a member for 5 months. Thank you very much. Art Germ has gotten kind of bland after the Sins White Queen.
Ooh, hot take.
Hot
take.
take.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Shots fired.
All the covers seem to it seems to be the same proportion, same pose almost.
Yeah.
Stanley's crying somewhere.
Stanley. Who's this Stanley person you speak of?
But I do love that Nogi-san. That Nogi-san cover is great. Start picking up Nogi-san covers because they're amazing.
Then we have all new Spider-Gwen #1, the 1 in 100, J. Scott Campbell. Black Cat #1, the 1 in 100, J. Scott Campbell.
Like that.
Amazing Spider-Man #9, the 1 in 100, J. Scott Campbell.
Hello, nurse.
Like
That one I pre-ordered.
Captain America #2, the 1 in 100, J. Scott Campbell.
I'll just take the trade.
That was good too.
I like all 4 of them. I'll take them all right now.
That'll be
Take the last
$400 plus, probably $150, so that'll be $600.
So you're buying them for me, right?
Hells no. The Nagi-san is better than I agree. For some reason, you two saying Phil Jimenez. Fill him in. Oh, Jesus Christ. Guilty.
Mama.
No wonder no one reads the interiors anymore. The covers don't draw them in. Stan Lee. 3 of everything, please. Love the Black Cat and Mary Jane.
I just wish there was a better background and not just a larger version of the actual image.
Yeah.
I'm ignorant. Who's Nogi-san? I don't want to catch you for that.
A new artist.
He's been around a lot. If you look up his cover, he does have a nice bulk of covers, but
check it out real quick.
Japanese artist, beautiful covers.
There's a lot of Japanese artists coming onto the scene.
Yep.
Because they don't want to die drawing manga. Working 20 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Oh man. Yeah.
Lazy AF backgrounds. I agree.
I'm still getting the Mary Jane 1 in 100 though.
What's going on her legs?
Just give me one.
I'll be getting
a thank you.
I'll be getting 0 of these.
She's a redhead. It's freckles. She's a redhead. It's freckles.
Are they freckles? Because I don't see the freckles.
Now, are these J. Scott Campbell exclusives to his?
No, these are FOC.
Website? Oh, FOC.
It's FOC.
But he is going to have some on his website autographed.
There's going to be some. There's going to be some foils. There's going to be some sketch.
Now, all 4 of these have trade dress versions, though, don't they?
Yes, all of these are going to have trade dresses. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that Mary Jane, if anyone wants to lend me some money, the original art is available on his site. I want to buy it.
How much?
I'm guessing somewhere around 15 grand. So, it'll be a lengthy loan.
Is that dirt or freckles?
Ooh, I don't care. I don't care.
See, she has them under the eyes too.
Oh yeah, she has a few under the arms as well.
Gotta be jelly because jam don't shave like that. Right?
Timothy Brandt, gingers have no soul. That is true, and I met one, and it was a great time.
I was engaged
she's
to
got
one
freckles, all right. Happy 4th weekend. Hey, Meat Wad, what's going on? Are these FOC? I got that one. Time to start selling feet pics.
Does that work?
Feet pics. If you're gonna sell feet pics, not to me. I don't want them. If you're gonna sell hairy leg pics, I'll take them. Nobody asked you, nerdy.
Human beings are odd. Human beings are just odd.
I'm just trying to buy comic books, Bruce.
Jeez. Nerdy over here trying to sell feet, leg pics.
Hey, I'll do an OnlyFans. It'll be me crying, eating ice cream out of a tub, reading my comic books.
Hell yeah.
I can't.
Bluebell only.
You could do OnlyFans. I have this J. Scott Campbell, but my wife kicked me out the house, and this is all I got.
Worth it.
All I got were these 4 comics and a huge credit card bill.
Some guy sitting on his couch with a bunch of J. Stock Campbell comic books. His wife comes in and goes, "I'm right here. I'm right here."
I see Nerdy Geek's wife chasing him around the house.
Beating him with a slab.
My wife has 2.5 short boxes full of Vampirella comics.
Oh, damn.
Yes, she collects Vampy, so I'm all right with this.
You're good.
That works.
You're good.
That's
good.
That's a keeper. That's what we call a keeper.
Mm-hmm.
Those are Darkles.
Who do you think bought me my NYCC tickets last year and this year?
Well, hopefully, we can get you to Baltimore with us.
That's you know what? If I get my 100% on the VA, I'll be at Baltimore.
Well, I hope you get that, my friend. I hope you deserve it.
Let's see. Christina Page cosplay as Black Cat.
My buddy just got it, and we've all been fighting for it we've been home since 2005, so we've been working a long time.
My dad's a Vietnam vet, USMC, and he had to fight for a good 2.5 years, and he got a Purple Heart.
One of my favorite.
Oh, it should have been real easy for him then.
You would think.
Right.
You would think.
Hey, Christina, you mind if I show you? Oh, she posted it. I was about to ask you why. Here we go. Christina Page cosplaying
Black Cat.
Let's go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Wow.
Her and Madam were doing the cosplay thing at the Heroes Con. They both did a good job.
I cosplay as Joe's Dulan every con I go to.
So my plan is hopefully in 3 years, I'm going to go cosplaying as Wolverine and X-23 with my daughter, who will be 11 by then. So I got to start looking out.
Oh, you're going to be one of those. You drag your poor child, dress them up, drag them around the con.
She would love it. She would love it.
As long as she likes it.
Bidding against me on whatnot.
I went to a con once, and there was a guy dressed as Khonshu, and he had his poor child there dressed as Moon Knight, and that child definitely did not want to be there dressed as Moon Knight. I was just shaking my head. Like, oh, man.
All I got to do is buy her whatever she wants there, and then she'll be fine.
There you go.
Hey, Max. If you guys haven't subbed up to Movie Madness Entertainment and you like movie talk, rumors, yelling, and people having bad takes, head over to Movie Madness Entertainment and like the show and sub up. They even have a raptor. Well, they used to have a raptor. He got rid of his icon. He's showing his face now. Bastard. All right. What else we have? We have Daredevil Cold Day in Hell #3, the 1 in 100 Johnson incentive. Gwenpool #4, Yagawa variant. Marvel Rivals Hellfire Gala #1, the 1 in 100 Aka incentive. Those are some thick ass dies.
Yes.
Saved lives.
Storm #11, the Yoon variant.
That Storm is nice. That Storm is nice.
Nice.
I think that's the best out of those 4.
I know those thick thighs kind of got me.
There we go. Sub up to Movie Madness Entertainment. Head over there for Max. He's a Snyder hater. He hates Kathleen Kennedy. He hates James Gunn. If you like all those, if you hate all those things too, head over there. You can watch me yelling at him from time to time. We got left. Then we have iTyrant #1, the 1 in 25 Subic incentive. New title coming out. Space Quest #3, Mark Spears. Cover A. There are no more variant covers on Dynamite books, guys. One cover per artist. No incentives.
There's no way that's going to last.
Well,
That's weird.
Lunar, and I think that might be a Lunar thing.
Yeah, it is.
It could be an ominous sign of things to come.
Space Quest number 3, Middleton. Godzilla, Here There Be Aliens number 3, the 1 in 25 Ferope incentive. I love this cover.
Yeah, that's a good cover.
Jet Jaguar. This is better than the Marvel one they did with Jet Jaguar. And it's not goddamn Ultraman, guys. Not Ultraman. So many streams that week. Oh, Ultraman is on the cover. Not Ultraman.
Go watch Godzilla versus Megalon.
Jeez. And we have the Smog Monster, or I forgot his other name. God damn it. Christina Chandler Dead. Inclusive printing will ramp up. Oh, true. All right. Then we have Speed Racer number 1. We have a cover A. It's a Mad Cave. Tinto variant.
Go Speed Racer.
The 1 in 10 Batista incentive. And the 1 in 20 Nomura incentive.
I used to have the Hot Wheel.
I'll probably buy any of the covers that have Racer X on them, but
I like cover A.
Yeah, me too.
Ultraman love. Oh, crap. I almost forgot something. Aha! Time for the giveaway.
there you go.
So, just in case you guys forgot, in the giveaway this week, bam, 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 bam. There's a little something in here for everyone. And if you want to use it on folks for coasters, you're more than welcome. Monsters, Mark Spears, and doll parts. So one lucky winner will get this stack of books. So make sure we have 42 people watching. Like the stream, subscribe, leave a comment if you're watching on the replay. And we only have, 29 people in the giveaway? Guess people don't like free stuff. Okay. Let's roll. And the winner is Comic Kids 1962. Are you here? I haven't seen comic. Oh, it's right there. You just put it in. Wow.
Congratulations.
Good pull. Winner, chicken.
He
is. Comics Kid, hit me up on Instagram again, please, so I can get your address. This is the second giveaway he's won in the last month, I guess.
Wow. Got the giveaway hacks going.
Kingdom of Nerds _.
Send me the hack
again. This is BS.
On the download.
Rigged.
Yeah.
Rigged. Thank you, Christina.
Congratulations.
Sus.
Well, congratulations is what I say.
And let's finish out this FOC. Oops. Is it sharing? Oh, yeah, it is. All right, there we go. Hacking for sure. We take this banner down. If you guys ever want to contact me on Instagram to tell me I did something wrong or to make fun of Joe or anybody on the panel, let me know. I'll make fun with you, or suggestions for the show or anything you want to see. Then we have Justice League Dark Tomorrow #1. This is starting the big event towards the end of the year. where the DC universe meets the absolute universe. Yay! Justice League Dog Special Cover A. Poor Booster Gold. Poor Booster Gold. The Fawns variant, which I really, really like.
I got Cover C.
This reminds me of a movie poster. I just can't figure out which one. The Zerdy.
Yep.
Little Gold Beetle.
I like it.
And the Blanco variant.
Styx's brain is exploding right now.
Styx. Then we have Cul-de-sac #1, Cover A. Tony Fleeks variant.
I like that cover.
The 1 in 50 Villalobos incentive. This is Raymond Villalobos. This is from Bad Idea, guys. So, and the 1 in 100 My Food incentive.
I love
my food.
I didn't pre-order any of these, but that Fleeks I did like.
I really want them food, but I'm not shelling out for a 1 in 100. Not a Bad Idea book.
Road to 100, Nerdy Geek.
Yay! Thank you, Christina.
Yeah, it was a light FOC this week.
It was. I only had 36.
Yeah. Hell.
I'm still on the road to 100, Nerdy Geek.
36. You're still on the road to 100 too, Jeff?
Yep.
I never know how many I have because I order out as far as humanly possible. I never just focus straight on FOC, so I never know how many I have coming.
The only reason I know is because I put it on my totals at the end of my video. That's it. Before that, I had no idea. And honestly, I don't like it because it's a reality check that I don't like.
Yeah, it does kind of kick you because you don't realize you're putting that much on a list until you total it up and go, "Oh, that's how much I put on the list."
Yeah, true.
It's like, oh wow, I have a problem.
Oh, I need some help, guys.
Well, we all know that.
Shut up. I have a therapist for after I met you.
My name is Bruce, and I have a Mark Spears addiction.
No, I have a hairy man addiction. That's known. And Mark Spears is not hairy. Thank you.
I would have never known.
The best place to grade toys. If anyone in the chat or in the panel, just send me a message on Instagram and let me know, because I still want to get this graded and I keep forgetting, and I need to get this graded or sell it at some point.
Oh, nice.
Matt will take it.
Yeah, I'll give you $10 for it.
Ungraded. He'll give you $10 for it.
I would just sell it on.
If I had the money, I would make you an offer, but seriously, but I can't afford that.
Trade him some books, Matt.
What? I had to trade him half my collection.
I would trade this for a Justice League America 69 and a 9.8 DCU. Or
what about a lightsaber?
Superboy #9 DCU to 9.8.
I can give you best I can do is a copy of Geiger.
Bruce, I don't have. If I was married to Dom would be missing by now. I would have to kill him. I would.
If this was Pawn Stars, best I can do is $50.
Yeah,
$50. That's when I walk out the store.
I'll trade you for a beachhead. How's that?
Let me think about that.
No.
I do not listen. Didn't you hear the discussion earlier about sand? I don't want to get beachhead at the beach. No, sorry. So with that, thank you everyone for hanging out. Thank you, Jeff, Nerdy, Joe, Heroes. This show went a little longer than I expected tonight. I'm glad. Had fun. Congrats to Comics.
I blame it all on your Grant Gustin wants to play the Flash news story.
That lasted pretty long, actually. I didn't expect those news stories to last that long. Don't forget, I will be dropping my, I don't know what I call that video. What is it called? I have a show
DC.
video. The new comic book day video. I'll probably drop Tuesday night.
Wednesday Wonders.
Wednesday Wonders. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I will be dropping mine and a guest panelist picks for new comic book day this week. So look out for that. And then Thursday, which instead of doing a recorded DCU logo variant show, there will be a live on the Hunt DCU logo show with me and D. We will be giving away DCUs for the 20th episode of DCU logos. A lot of work goes into that show. That's probably one of my favorite shows, the favorite videos to do.
Oh, thanks. Thanks a lot. Make us feel real good.
Pre-recorded shows to do. How's that? Is that better, guys? God damn it.
Yeah.
Such sensitive bitches here.
You hurt my feeling.
His one feeling.
Some places you don't want sand to get in. I agree.
It gets everywhere no matter what you do.
So stop by, put the notifications on for the channel. And then Friday is Off the Shelf. We'll have returning champ Matt facing off against Lady Fantastic and possibly Joe's Dueling, or
how many of my slides I get done this week.
Or the backup for Joe's Dueling is Sticks Boy 73. The Sticks wants to turn at Jeopardy.
Matt, you might have your hands full with Lady Fantastic.
That's what I was thinking. I'm my goose.
Yeah.
Good. He brought in a ringer to get rid of me.
Hashtag spread the love.
Well, you have a good chance against Sticks because he won't be able to get his mic to work correctly while he's answering questions.
I had a good run, though. I had a good run.
He had a good run. So we have and then return back here next Sunday for the other comic show where we'll be spotlighting no, I don't know. Something with boobs. That seems to draw the crowd.
Makes me happy.
Hairy boobs too. Nightwing covers. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm telling you, Nightwing covers are hot right now.
I know Nightwing
They
covers are. Six is the king of trivia. If you had a head concussion. So with that, have a good night, everyone. Thank you for joining. And see you in a few days or so.